Alright, guys, what's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the Coach Plays. Let me know if you're in here, if the audio is good. I'm going to try to check it myself as we are gearing up for this game between Mississippi State and Louisville Cardinals. Music City Bowl 2019. So the audio does look good. So guys, currently we are kind of just waiting for this game to end between the Responder Bowl between Western Kentucky and Western Michigan University. So unless they pop this thing on another channel, it says now on ESPN News. So let me try to get to this game. See if we can get over there to it. Where is ESPN News at? So yeah, guys, just hang with me for a little bit as I try to get to the right station. Cleat Nippet says 12 men on the field for Western Michigan. How does that happen? They're going to end up getting a field goal kick because of that. It's almost as bad as Pete Carroll and Seahawks getting a delay a game called right before the game, or right when they was on that goal line, and then pushing them back, and then that ultimately makes them lose. So just hang with us just for a second, guys, as they try to finish this Responder Bowl game. There's 0 seconds left to go, but because of 12 men on the field by Western Michigan, they're going to get a chance to kick this field goal to win this game. So we're going to check this out real quick before this one gets started. Mississippi State does have the football to start. Mississippi State is 6-6. Louisville 7-5 coming into this bowl game. So here goes Western Kentucky. Snap, set, kick is on the way. And this kick, it hits the post and good. So Western Michigan just wins a thriller in the Responder Bowl. A 52-yard attempt. They threw a Hail Mary before. That one got knocked down. That would have ended the game and went to overtime. But 12 men on the field for Western Michigan. It actually didn't hit the post. It hit behind that field goal post. But because of that, they allow Western Michigan one more play on an untimed down. That gets them in field goal range, and 52-yard attempt later, and Western Michigan just won that game. So that's a big-time game. So now they need to push this thing over into the Mississippi State-Louisville game, which is why everybody's here. Guys, I appreciate everybody who's joining this stream. And welcome to the Coach Plays YouTube channel as we get ready to do a live watch-along here of Mississippi State and Louisville. Now let me add something to this screen real quick. Just hang with me for a second. You're about to see some stuff pop up on the screen. Just wait for a little bit for me to get it all squared away. Hopefully that will pop up here a little bit. So now they are going to the Mississippi State Louisville game here. And we've got a 2nd and 1 for Mississippi State. Or 2nd and 1 for Louisville. ACC versus the SEC. 2nd and 1 attempt. They're going to hand it off to the right. He's going to push forward, and he's going to get a first down. What's up, Mario? Appreciate you joining the stream, guys. Remember, as you come in here, please hit that like button. Let's see how many likes we can get up to today. And you kind of got to work around, get me all set up. All right, so Louisville in a pistol formation, H-back offset left. Play action pass will now dump it down. He's at the 20, 25, 30. He's going to finally get pushed out of bounds. So with 11:47, Louisville now on the move, and they get a first down there. Mario says, Giants lost sadly, but I'm happy because Pat Shurmur got fired. Yeah, Mario's a Giants fan. Cleet Nippa says, but the Titans are in. Yep, Tennessee Titans win yesterday in a big game. Titans will play the Patriots in the playoffs, so that's going to be a good one. Cleet Nippa says, beautiful bootleg. Yeah, no, that was awesome. They slipped that slot. And here's another big play by Louisville, and that's going to be a gain of about 20 and another first down. So Mississippi State coming out a little slow to start this one. And Tutu Atwell, the sophomore who was in on that bootleg. But they run a little read option, and then they get the pitch. And that looked good there. So 1st and 10 for Louisville. Okay, so here we go, quarterback. They now going to shift out, go to a little bit more of a wildcat. They got trips to the bottom of the screen. Here comes jet motion. They're going to hand the jet. No, they fake it. He's going backside. There's 5. There's 10. He's going to pick up another 11 yards, and that's another first down. And that's another good first down for Louisville there. And Mario says, Coach, who do you think is going to be the Giants' new head coach? That one is interesting, and I know they're going to be thinking they're going to try to go hard for Matt Rule, but when you hear the people, analysts on ESPN, they talk about Giants don't have a good reputation with their GM. So here comes a diamond formation for Louisville. 2 H-backs, play action pass, looking down the field will now just get a nice little corner route down to the 30, down to the 25, and that is yet again another first down for Louisville Cardinals, and they are moving this ball. But yeah, the Giants, a lot of people have an issue with how they run their organization, and they said that might really hurt their head coaching search. They're gonna find their guy. They're gonna find a good one, and hopefully it'll be a lot better than what Pat Shurmur did. Got trips down to the bottom of the screen. Now the inside slot will motion over. Offset to the left. Here's a handoff inside zone, and that one's going nowhere. Mississippi State for a loss of 1. That's going to bring up a 2nd and 11 there. So Mississippi State coming in with a 6-6 record. Louisville at 7-5 for this Franklin American Mortgage Music City Bowl 2019. So here we go, doubles, bottom of your screen, H-back offset to the right, still in pistol formation. Play action will now do a little deep out route. He's got it. 10. Now ball comes loose down at the 4-yard line, now at the 2, and Mississippi State is going to get this football on the 1-yard line. That is a massive, massive mistake. Cardinals driving down the field the whole way. They get a nice little deep out route here. He makes a man miss, and as he's going to the 5-yard line, gets hit from behind, and the defender just makes a heck of a play on this ball. And before you know it, now Mississippi State, who was struggling the whole drive, Louisville getting chunk plays, they find a way to get a turnover here, and now Mississippi State's going to take over at the 1-yard line. They've got to be careful here. If I'm Mississippi State, I'm taking a shot deep. I love taking a shot deep at your own 1-yard line. Murphy's down from Mississippi State. But that's going to be a tough one. Louisville's going to have to find a way to overcome that one. That's a tough break for Louisville, but we'll have to see if they can overcome that one as they go to a commercial break. So, yeah, let me see if I can go back here to these comments. Mario says he thinks Gettleman's going to retire, which may help us. If he does retire, I think that does help out the Giants. See, a lot of people have an issue with how they run their organization. Now, I did see where the Redskins, it looks like it's almost a done deal that the Redskins are going to hire the Panthers Rivera, or however you say his name, the Panthers' former head coach, and I think that's going to be a great hire. Cleat Nip says, love Matt Rule. He has done an awesome job in the state, especially connecting with the high school coaches of this state. And that comes from a high school football coach in Texas, so he knows what he's talking about. One of my absolute favorite coaches in the state. Run the ball, get some room, then take a shot. That he's referring to Mississippi State on the 1 yard line. He says, run the ball, get a little bit of room, and take a shot. I say take that shot right now, Cleat. You take you a quick 1-2 step. Take a shot deep, as long as the defense gives you a lunk that you're okay with, and then you try to catch them with their pants down. Redskins are gonna Ron Rivera. Yep, yeah, and I think that's a good hire for Redskins. I know Giants fans out there probably don't like hearing that, but I don't know. We'll just have to see about that one. But we'll see who the Giants go. I would also think someone like a Matt Rule would have more opportunity in the college ranks too. I think he could get some big-time college rank job offers, so we'll see. He says, and we may hire Lincoln Riley. That is a hot name. We'll have to see how that goes. I also think a person like Lincoln Riley might be a big candidate for the Dallas Cowboys job too. I know they haven't officially fired what's his name yet, but everybody expects it. Backside slant. Yeah, but man, Cleat, they got to be smart with it if they do. There's a nice little shot there of Nashville, Tennessee, where the coach plays is from. Yeah, you just got to be careful because if an overhanging backer or someone gets in between that slant, you're talking about a pick six. So here we go, first down, first from the 1. And they're just going to run a little read option here. Quarterback will keep it, and quarterback will get a gain of about 3. That will get him a little bit of room there. So second down for Mississippi State. Guys, appreciate everybody being here. If you would, hit that like button and share the stream out to your social medias. That will always help out this live stream. 2nd and 8 for Mississippi State. Back is offset to the right, H-back to the left. Little play action here. Only a 3-man route. They throw an out route, and this one is well defended by the corner of Louisville. And that one's going to be knocked away. So now a 3rd and 8 in their own territory. Cleat says had the RPO wide open on that first play. I did not see that. Quarterback probably just trying to be safe, get a few yards, get out of that dangerous territory. So here we go, 3rd and 8 in their own territory. This could be a really big stop for Louisville and still get the ball in good field position. They got 5 on the line. Back is offset to the left, H-back to the right. Looking in trouble. He's gonna scramble 10, 15, 20, 25. Will probably get out about the 27. But Louisville had some pressure on the quarterback, but allowed the quarterback to step up in that pocket. He releases down the field, and now Mississippi State, big play, finding themselves at a first down probably around the 27-yard line. What's up, Landon? He says Jason Garrett likely done. I agree. I don't see how the Cowboys can keep a Jason Garrett. And we might have a live stream soon talking about, just everything that's going on. Here's another read option 40, and he is tripped up at the 45. He had a lot more room to run, But this is what Mississippi State can do. They've got a quarterback that's mobile. They've got a quarterback that's really good at reading the defenses. And if you don't keep someone in contain for the quarterback, Stevens, the quarterback from Mississippi State, can really hurt you. Landon says, but it's time to move on. I 100% agree. He says, I feel bad for him. I really do. He was on the field after the game last night. After all the reports that have come out today. Yeah, no, I seen those pictures of him being with his family. Here's a run out to the outside. There's 50, and he's going to get another first down, Mississippi State. Louisville had the leverage on him, but he's able to get to the outside and give one stiff arm, and that breaks him loose for a first down. But, yeah, Jason Garrett, when you ask everybody, they say that he's a heck of a guy, family guy, just a great person, and easy to work with. But you've got 2 playoff wins, I believe, in, 10 years, 8 years? At some point, they're going to have to move on. But at some point, they need better ownership, too. Here we go. Mississippi State first down. Back offset to the right. H-backs to the left. Now checking at the line of scrimmage. They're looking. Play action. This is going to be a little flea flicker here. Throwing down the field. He's got his man inside the 20. First down, Mississippi State, for a little flea flicker action for you here to open up the Music City Bowl. 6:25 left to play. Mississippi State, this is a drive that started on the 1-yard line. May I remind you, started on the 1-yard line because of a fumble by a Louisville Cardinal receiver. After Louisville was just driving down the field, Mississippi State finds a way to create a turnover on the 1. Now Mississippi State's rolling back. Offset to the left, H-back to the left, twins to the top of your screen. Tight end also on the line to the left. They're going to hand off sweep. Here's a reverse, and this one's going to be snuffed out by the Louisville Cardinals, but a late flag, and they're going to get him for face mask. That's a tough break. Ethan, Chris, will there be a watch-along with the LSU and Clemson? Absolutely, Chris. There will be a watch-along of the national championship game. I cannot go without doing that one. Landon says, I'm doing the number 10 Villanova versus Xavier for college basketball on Sportscaster. Yes, so everybody check out Landon on Sportscaster. You'll have to get it with your phone, get it on your app, but he's going to be doing a live watch-along of Villanova and Xavier, so that would be good. Mario says, Coach, will there be a live watch-along of the Clemson? Absolutely, Mario. We will live stream, have a live watch-along of the national championship between LSU and Clemson. The Battle of the Tigers. First and goal at about the 10-yard line for Mississippi State. Twins to the top of your screen. Back is offset left. Tight end and H-back to the left. So here's a little split zone action here. He finds a little bit of room, breaks a tackle, gets inside the 5, pushing now down to the 2-yard line. First down. It's going to be second and goal for Mississippi State. Landon says lots of upsets in college basketball. Man, this whole year in college basketball has been nothing but upsets. And I think that's great for the sport. So here we go. Some tight formation here for Mississippi State. I wouldn't be surprised if they go with a little Q power here. And there's a little play RPO. Quarterback will keep it, lowers his shoulder. Touchdown, Mississippi State. A 99-yard drive. That tops off in 8 plays, 99-yard drive. Tommy Stevens, your quarterback, in on the rushing touchdown. That drive took 4 minutes, 10 seconds off. Tommy Stevens, 5 rushes, 54 yards, and a touchdown on that drive. Mississippi State is now up, pending the extra point, 7-0 on Louisville Cardinals after a costly fumble for Louisville. So we'll have to see what Louisville Cardinals can do to answer the bell on that one. Coach, who do you want to win, LSU or Clemson? I think I got to root for LSU. That's an SEC team. I'm in SEC country. Clemson won it a couple years ago, or last year. So I'm gonna root for LSU. I think it'll be a great story. But if Clemson wins that game, then I'm not upset about it. I mean, I love Dabo Swinney. I think he's a heck of a coach. I think they've got a heck of a program there. So all I hope for is a really good game. But I'm telling you right now, LSU is balling out, and it might be tough. Mario says, I'm not watching the game. I'm going to watch Raw tonight. Yeah, you got WWE Raw tonight. Karl Anthony Towns frustrated in Minnesota. Warriors monitoring the situation. Boy, I sure hope Anthony Towns does not go to the Warriors. Landon says, I'm going SEC. I'm an SEC guy. So I sit there and I agree with you. So 2019 Music City Bowl here. 4:48 left in the first quarter. Mississippi State gets a 99-yard drive, and they find themselves up 7-0. So a big drive there by Mississippi State. Louisville's got to find a way to answer. So as they get ready to kick this ball back off, Mississippi State, big turnover, forced on the 1-yard line. Then they go 99 yards, and they top it off with a touchdown. So that was big. Landon says Kentucky play Virginia Tech tomorrow in the Belk Bowl. Yep, that should be an interesting game. Kentucky has had a lot of success the past couple years. They need to continue that success. Clean Up, it says, these Baker Mayfield progressive commercials, he may be on a real short leash next year. And that is interesting to talk about. They fired the head coach, had a lot of expectations this year. Go out and get an Odell Beckham, and it just does not work. And, I don't feel sorry for them. Man, there was way too much hype about the Cleveland Browns. And when you go in route of trying to build a team via free agency, a lot of time that doesn't work, and you talk that clout, and it's just there's a lot of question marks going into the offseason now for the Cleveland Browns. So we'll see. Yeah, Kentucky, if they can actually get a quarterback, that could actually help them out, that's for sure. So they kick this one off. It is going to be short. It's going to be fielded at the 12-yard line. Gets it to the 20, breaks a tackle, 30, and will now be brought down at the 31-yard line. So we'll see what Louisville can answer back here. They're now showing the drive recap of Mississippi State and that big 3rd and 8 from their own 3-yard line. And when the quarterback was able to scramble, get a gain of about 20, that was a big play there. Cleet says, culture beats talent. 100% agree, Cleet. Spoken like a true coach. So here we go. Pistol formation, H-back offset right. They're going to hand it off, bouncing it to the outside, and that's not a good decision. Mississippi State all over it for a loss of 1 or 2. And that's going to be bringing up 2nd and about 12. Tight formation there was for Louisville. They went with a buck sweep, and it just did not work. Guards pulled, but they did not pick up a soul. 2nd and 13 for Louisville. They really need to answer on that drive. Costly fumble earlier. H-back and tight end to the left. Pistol formation. There's a handoff power scheme. 30. Now to the 35. And that's going to be bringing up a 3rd and manageable now. Really good blocking scheme there. That gets them now to about 3rd and 6. We've got twins to the bottom of your screen. Trips to your top. A little bit of a trip stack lunk. Empty formation. Now they're going to motion the back into the backfield. He's offset to your left. Looking quick slant underneath. This one's batted away and almost picked off. Mississippi State's going to force a 3 and out. And what was a great start for Louisville, they are now treading water here. They're going to need a defensive stop. They do not want this game to get started off in a bad way. Cleet says, like what Louisville did with Lamar Jackson, but having Jackson solves a lot of problems. Right? When you have a dude like that, I mean, he can make a program look good. And then when you think about, Louisville's had some success with quarterbacks because before Lamar Jackson, you had a Teddy Bridgewater. So Louisville has done a very nice job of finding quarterbacks and molding them and growing them. So now they're going to have to try to find that next one. Good punt here. This one's going to die just shy of the 20-yard line. Louisville's going to need a stop. Beautiful day in Music City, Nashville, Tennessee, where the coach plays is from. Appreciate everybody being here. I think they're going to put that on the 21. So got to be able to beat man to man. Yep. Yeah, that receiver's got to find a way to stem that route a little bit better and not just give that corner or that safety, overhand safety, a inside track to beat that slant right there. Ethan Chris says Louisville with Jackson was ranked 3rd at one point. Oh, they were killers. Cleet Nip says South Florida guys, Lamar and Teddy. Shea Flat is in the house. What's up, buddy? He says, I like the green screen. It is working. Not too shabby. Appreciate you joining the stream, Coach Flat. We still need to get back on some of our some live talks, some of our chats, Coach Flat. So you just let me know. Coach Flat, you enjoying your break? Hoping everybody has had a Merry Christmas and hoping everybody's looking forward to a great New Year. Hopefully everybody will be safe. Landon says, will you watch the Virginia Tech Kentucky game? I do believe I'll watch it. I won't live stream it. I won't do a live watch long, but it will be on. I don't know if there's ever a time that my TV doesn't have football game on, so that will be the football game that's on at that point. But I do not think I'll do a live watch long of that one. We'll do a Titans preview this week. Sounds good. Got to. Campbell Boys is in the house. What is up, Campbell Boys? Think you're new to the channel. I appreciate you being here. Mario says, I'll be safe. Yeah, everybody just have a good time for your New Year's. Spend it with your loved ones, but always be safe. So we are in a commercial break here. Mississippi State's going to retain this ball at their own 21. Louisville just started out great in this game. About an 80, 90-yard drive all the way down to the 1-yard line. But then as he's approaching the end zone, it was a deep out route. Receiver caught it, broke a tackle, going towards the end zone. He gets hit from behind on a great play by a Mississippi State defender. And that led to a fumble, which was recovered by Mississippi State on the 1-yard line. And then on a 3rd and 8 from their own 3-yard line, quarterback Stevens for Mississippi State scrambles, picks up 25, and that leads to a 99-yard touchdown drive. And Mississippi State's takes the early momentum. But Louisville needs to find a way to play some defense here, get that momentum back, and see what they can get going. Mario says, I'm going to be at a New Year's party. That's awesome. That's great. Enjoy it. This one's going to go no gain. That's going to bring up a second along. Jordan Rogers and Tom Hart on the call. Jordan Rogers, a former Vanderbilt alumni, so anchor down. Joe Brady was at Penn State. Didn't know that, Cleet Nippa says. All right, so here we go. 2nd and 11, back offset to the right, H-back to the left, and tight ends on the line of scrimmage to the left. Play action pass here, looking downfield. He's going to double take that one, double clutch it, and he will go down for a sack. Big play by Louisville. Whitlow, number 49 of Louisville, in on that sack. And that's going to bring up a big 3rd down here. Louisville needs to find a way to get Mississippi State off the field. He was looking down the field, but just could not get away from that pressure. A lot of interior pressure there for Louisville, bringing up a 3rd and 16. 3rd and 16 for Mississippi State. They got twins to the bottom of your screen. Back is offset to the left, twins at the top. Traditional spread formation. See what they dial up here. Quarterback will look, QB draw, and he's going to be tripped up after a short gain of 4. Louisville does exactly what they need to do, getting him off the field. Shea Flatt says Brady learned a lot from Joe Moorhead. Moorhead is an offensive genius. Cleet Nippa says Joe Brady will be a guy people will try to get away from LSU. I 100% agree. Campbell, Lynn Bowden, a GOAT. Go UK. Love watching Joe Moorhead's offense. A lot of fun to watch. But I will tell you this. While, yes, that offense looks good, it always looks a little bit better when you have a dude like Joe Burrow. I mean, guys, that dude is incredible. As this punt will be down at about the 24-yard line. Joe Burrow, some of the plays he makes, guys, I don't understand it. It's just, I love watching Joe Burrow. Campbell Boy says SEC, absolutely. Guys, we got a new subscriber. We're up to 486, so that's awesome. We'll see if my subscriber emoji actually works, if it will pop up. I think what it is it only works if people have it to where they show their subscriptions public. If you don't, then maybe it don't work. But hopefully it will pop up, and hopefully it will be able to show it and give you a shout out. Out route there, corner route for Louisville Cardinals, and that gets them a 1st down. Campbell Boy says, I sub. Appreciate you, Campbell Boys. Welcome to the family. I appreciate you very much. And we are very happy to have you here. We got a lot of content coming up. We have a lot of fun on this channel. So appreciate you growing with us and being a part of that. Louisville on a 1st down. Here we go. Diamond formation. Now the H-back will offset to the left. Here's a handoff, little power scheme. He's going to have to bounce it outside. Not a whole lot there. Gets a lot of room there and surges forward for about a gain of 7. Well, and now that's going to bring up a 2nd and short. So good job there, Shea Flatt. We're talking about Mississippi State head coach. Oh, I thought y'all was talking about offensive coordinator for LSU. No, I agree now. I agree with what y'all saying. But the LSU OC, he's got a lot of blessings when we talk about that OC, having Joe Burrow. Life with T Will's in the house. What is up, Life with T Will? Hope you're having a really good Monday. Wavy Austin says, won't be surprised if you hit 1K in like 2 months. Hey, if that happened, that would be incredible. I don't know if we can get to 2 months, but maybe we'll see. We'll see. The channel's growing. Appreciate you, Wavy Austin, for joining the stream. Everybody check out Wavy Austin. If you love Fortnite gaming, then you're going to love Wavy Austin. That's all his channel is about. Yep, Cleats from Midland, Texas. Campbell Boys, my dad didn't pay the bill, so I'm watching reactions. Hey, that's totally fine. We're going to keep you update with everything that goes on in this game, Campbell Boys. I appreciate you. We do a lot of live watch-alongs of multiple games. We will do one of the national championships, so join us. And even when you do get that cable back, still join us and join the conversation, and always sit here and we have a good time just kind of reacting to every play. T. Will, oh yeah, getting ready for the Gators to play tonight. That's going to be a good one. That's going to be a good one as well. Gators are my, I would say, 2nd or 3rd favorite team, so Unfortunately, Shea Flat won't like this, but yeah, go Gators. Go Gators. Wavy Austin says, feels good to be off Monday, huh? Absolutely. I am loving this little Christmas break we got going on here, New Year's break. Shea Flat says, gotcha, I'm head to Texas for the first time tomorrow, but I'll be in Dallas looking for some good spots to eat. So, Cleet, you know any good spots to eat in Dallas? Let Shea Flat know he's going for the Winter Classic game between the Nashville Predators and the Dallas Stars, which I do believe, if I can make it work, we will have a live watch-along of that hockey game. So I think that will be a good one. I appreciate you, Campbell's boy. Now, the only thing I will say, this is not a me rule. This is a YouTube rule, but YouTube don't like you using the S word. I don't know. I appreciate you doing what you're doing, so I appreciate that. But that's the only. I don't know why YouTube is funny. They do things in funny ways, and they don't really give us a whole lot of explanation. So a lot of times when you say the S word, it gets retracted. So whatever. You're good, Wavy Austin. Ethan Chris says, how about Justin Jefferson, though? Oh, I mean, he's a stud as well. LSU, they've got a lot of studs. And that's it's going to be interesting to see what Clemson can kind of dial up against that LSU team, because they are rolling and they're still playing really good defense. When LSU, at the start of the year, their offense was great, but their defense was leaky, and for the past 6 weeks or so, their past 6 games, that has not been the case. So now they're talking about the PlayStation Impact players, Chauncey Rivers of Mississippi State, Javion Hawkins. That's the running back for Louisville as we get ready to get back into this. Play action pass here. We'll now try to dump it underneath. This is a great play by Mississippi State defender. Bats this one away. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4. Yep. They've got a lot of new rules coming out. Kid-friendly content, all that stuff. Appreciate you stopping by, Wavy Austin. Hopefully you hit that thumbs up for us. Trips to the top of your screen, single to the bottom. Back is offset left. Big 3rd and 4. Louisville needs to find a way to kind of continue this drive. Defense looks very man. They're going to do an option, pitches it, and he is stuck. Holy cow, by Willie Gay. What a heck of a hit. And that's going to go nowhere. Trying to see the replay here. Quarterback did a right decision, but I believe that's number 74, the guard, did not get to the second level. He comes flying down the field and just puts a heck of a hit on the Louisville Cardinals running back. That's going to force them to punt. I like the play call, but they're just not quite getting to that second level of Mississippi State with their fast linebackers. And here's the punt. See if they can pin them with inside the 20. This one bounced inside the 5, goes right at the pylon and in the end zone. One little weird hop, and that ball could have went out on the 1-yard line. But not quite. Boy, was that one close. Holy cow. That one actually went like right over the pylon. Appreciate you, Campbell boys. He's getting me up. Got another subscriber. I appreciate you. Appreciate the love. We are at 487. This would be great if we could find a way to get to 500 in this stream. So only way we can do that, guys, if you would hit that like button. It helps boost this stream up. And as always, if you can share it to social media, I'd be much appreciated. I appreciate that very much. Stevens in at quarterback. They're showing Kylan Hill. He needs 45 yards to break the school record. That's 1,347 rushing yards is what he has right now. So I would say he's got a good chance of breaking that. Twins to the bottom of your screen. Back is offset to the left. Little quick hitch out route 25, makes a man miss, makes another man miss, gets to the 30. Ball comes loose, but it's going to go out of bounds. Nice little quick hitch route, and I think they need to continue to do that when you got a corner almost playing 10 yards off. Take what they give you, and that's a real good high percentage throw there from Mississippi State. Who does Florida play again tonight? For some reason, that has lost me, and I cannot remember. Crisp, who does Florida play tonight? And it gives new people a chance to see your life. Absolutely, Amario. I appreciate that. Absolutely. 487, guys. We was at 471 just a couple days ago, so great growth. Here's a handoff from Mississippi State. Finds some room, gets about 8 yards before being brought down, maybe 7 yards. With a lot of the zone read schemes that Mississippi State's going to do, and with how well their quarterback executes it, it's putting a lot of stress on this Louisville defense, having to be very, very responsible for everybody's gap. Isaiah Hayes, safety for Louisville, is down right now, so that's what we're doing right now as they go to a commercial break. 13-13 left to play in this second quarter. Mississippi State 7, Louisville 0. That's where we're at. Virginia. Yeah. Does anybody give Virginia any chance in that game? I think Florida takes care of the business. Be interested to see what Shea Flat thinks. Shea Flat, Virginia, Florida. Who do you got? We are at 11 likes. Appreciate everybody. STVCBP Productions. I think that is also look at that, we're up to 488. I think that is also what's his name? Campbell Boys. So if I'm mistaken, I appreciate you, Productions. Appreciate you very much. Cleet says Florida should win. I like Dan Mullen. Hey, Dan Mullen is a stud. Look at that. Shea Flat comes in. Virginia 41, Florida 3. Spoken like a true Tennessee Volunteer. Spoken like a true Tennessee Volunteer, guys. All right, so as they get this thing going back now, SEC is now 2-0 so far in the Bowl Challenge. Production says, I've got Florida 31-13. Cleet says, are those with the Rocky Top glasses on? Question mark, Shay? So here we go. Twins to the bottom of your screen. 2nd and 4. Back is offset right. H-back to the left. Handoff here inside. Met. And he just trucks them. Gets to the 50. Gets a little bit more. First down Mississippi State. And this drive, they have put the ball on the ground a lot. And right now, Louisville's starting to look a little bit overmatched. Yes, Cleet. Florida will kill them. So he agrees, Florida with the win, and that's tough for him to say. So here we go, back offset to the left, and there's a bobbled snap. He now picks it up. He now tries to throw deep, but this one, he gets kind of hit as he throws, and that one's going to fall down harmlessly to the ground. Could have been a big chance. We got 10 in the box. Everybody, appreciate you. As you come in here, please hit that like button. That helps out the stream, and join this conversation. We're having a good time reacting to this Music City Bowl game that Mississippi State currently leads 7-0 over Louisville. Bad snap there really hurt Mississippi State there. Parker Campbell's in the house. Another one. So I believe that is Campbell Boys. Campbell Boys just coming through. So here we go, a little deep out route, and this one hits the hands of a Mississippi State receiver and then off the hands. Mario says we have 11 likes. Yeah, guys, let's see how much we can get that up. Appreciate everybody being in here, hitting that like button. Center needs to get the snap, one of the harder things to do consistently. Yeah, and right now you're seeing that hurt. Guys, we are 11 subs away from 500, which we will have a giveaway, a Coach Plays YouTube hoodie giveaway at 500. So I appreciate everybody. 3rd and 10, Twins at the bottom of your screen. Back is offset to the right. Little play action here. Quarterback's going to keep it. 45-40 will now get across the 40 and get across the first down. That one's going to be about at the 37. First down, Mississippi State. Just a lot of room to run there for Stevens, the quarterback. And as of right now, this little read option scheme Mississippi State's running, Louisville does not have much of an answer for right now. So here we go, back offset to the right, tight formation. They will actually hand it off this time, and he is met hard at the line of scrimmage. That goes for nothing. 2nd down. Multiple flags, though. Here goes. Getting a little testy as everybody is kind of pushing and shoving everybody. So we'll see what the rest can do about this. Shay Flat says, when is the Nintendo Switch giveaway? Yeah, not on this channel. Unless we just get a massive amounts of donations, which have not happened to this channel. We will not be given, unfortunately, we will not be given a Nintendo Switch giveaway. But hey, the Coach Plays YouTube channel hoodie, it's pretty nice. It is pretty nice. And then we'll also probably have a giveaway at 750, and then of course we'll have a giveaway at 1,000, and we'll see what we give away. Personal foul, defense number 17. And that's all they're going to get from it. He was kind of kicking a guy at the bottom. And they're kicking him out. Wow. Holy cow. Like, yeah, he kicks the guy a little bit. But, man, does that... Boy, I've seen people get kicked out for a lot worse than that. And they're kicking him out of the game. Personal foul. The guy's laying on his foot, so he gets a little agitated with that, and he gives a couple little swift kicks. But if you're watching the game, you can kind of see what I'm saying. It's not very violent. It's football, guys. We've seen a lot worse than that, haven't we? I 100% agree with the call of a 15-yard personal foul penalty. But tossing? What do you think, Cleet? Yeah, Parker Campbell says road to 1K. Absolutely. I need to put that on my stream somewhere. Let me see if I can put that somewhere. Also, I need to get the chat in here. Second guy always gets caught. That's true. Yeah, Mario, they just had a little scruffle here, and a guy was like laying on a Louisville Cardinals leg. So he gets his foot out and he kind of kicks him twice. Nothing too violent. Yeah, he should have got a personal foul, but they are ejecting him right now. And I don't know if I agree with that call, Mario. But yeah, that's what's going on. Let me pop out this chat real quick. Copy. Now let me go back here. I'm gonna kind of put some more stuff on the screen, guys. So just hang with me for a second. So yeah, we got that. So now we got the little chat up there. Let me see if I can do. Just put that up there. Hashtag road to 1K. So there you go, Campbell's boy. You kind of gave me a nice little idea there. So, all right. So hey, all blacks in the house. Appreciate you being here. He says, where did Mississippi State have the ball? Let me kind of see as we're getting ready to come back from a commercial break. As they're showing Gaylord Opryland Hotel. We are here in Nashville, Tennessee, which is where the Coach Plays is from. And I actually just went to Gaylord Hotel for a little Christmas. They got a lot of Christmas lights, as you can see there. So, Serena Blackwell, appreciate you being here. She says, which team are you rooting for? I'm an SEC guy, but I kind of feel like I'm rooting for Louisville. We'll see. Mississippi State has the ball on about the 25. They get a big run here. 10-5 being brought down to the 3-yard line. Mississippi State now at the 3-yard line of Louisville Cardinals. They run a little ISO run there, get some really good blocking, and Louisville struggling to stopping the run of Mississippi State right now. Appreciate everybody being here. As always, hit that like button. That helps out the stream. Share it out on social medias to help grow the conversation. And if you haven't yet subscribed to the Coach Plays, please consider doing so. We got a lot of great content. We have a lot of fun. Tight formation here. Handing it off up the middle, and he'll get a gain of about 1. Now, so that one was on the 4-yard line. Now they are currently on the 3. All Black says, hashtag Hell State. All Black, appreciate you being in the house. Serena says, my mom likes Mississippi. I'm a Florida Gator. Florida Gators is like my second or third favorite team, so I'm still right there with you, Serena. They got a big game tonight. So here we go. Twins to the bottom of the screen. Back is offset left. Little read option here. They give it, and he drives, powers forward for a touchdown, Mississippi State. And pending the extra point, they're going to go up 14-0 in this game. Campbell Boy says SEC. Black Doll 1971 says go Cardinals. I tend to root for the Cardinals. I don't know why. I feel like I kind of like the Cardinals. They're going to need an answer. They're going to need a big drive answering back. Guys, we are up to 491. Appreciate everybody who has decided to subscribe to the channel. I've got a little subscriber emoji that's supposed to pop up, but, you know, what can you do? For some reason, it's not working. So I appreciate anyone who just decided to subscribe. Mississippi State connects on the extra point in this 2019 Music City Bowl. Mississippi State up 14-0 with 10:19 left to play in this first half. So Louisville's going to need to really answer back. Black Dog 1971 says Louisville needs Lamar. I 100% agree. I think everybody needs some Lamar Jackson. For anyone out there who plays Madden and you haven't used Mario Jackson, you need to, because he's a stud. Mario, I have to hide that simply because of YouTube. You said 9. If you just said 9 more for 500, then I could post it. But that S word, man, freaking YouTube. We're at 492, guys. I appreciate everybody. I really wish my alert box would work, but for some reason, it does not seem to want to work. So, but yeah, I appreciate everybody being in here. We got a really good game here. Louisville needs to find a way to answer the bell back here. They need to find a way to answer the bell. Trying to work on something here. Alert box. Let's go all widgets. Mario says 8 more. Appreciate you. Appreciate everybody being here. As yes, I got the idea from Campbell's boy, but I put up there hashtag road to 1K. That's where we're at. That's what we're trying to get to. At 500, we're gonna do a giveaway. We're gonna do a the Coach Plays YouTube channel hoodie. So I'll have to very shortly be getting with my person who makes a couple of my shirts and stuff, because it looks like we're about to have a giveaway very soon. We got 14 in the box. Appreciate everybody being here. Commercial break is now ending. We're getting ready to get this thing back kicked off as Gibson, the running back for Mississippi State, having a really good first half here. Louisville's got to find a way to answer. If you're just now joining us and you haven't been watching the game, Louisville owned Mississippi State on the first drive. Went for about a 90-yard drive all the way down to the 1-yard line, but when they got to the 1-yard line, fumbled the football. Mississippi State recovered it on their own 1-yard line and then went for a 99-yard drive, which led to them going up 7-0. And they've really had the momentum since then, so it's been a tough one. Campbell's boy says, I'm your biggest fan. Campbell's boy, appreciate you. I appreciate you being here. You're new to the Coach Plays YouTube channel, so I appreciate you very much as this thing's growing, and I'm very, very appreciative. So here we go. Louisville 1st and 10, close to the 30-yard line. Little play action here. Quarterback will now throw the drag across. There's to the 40-yard line to about the 41, and that's a gain of 14 and a first down. Louisville, they need to get this thing going. Clean Nippa says momentum is a funny thing. I 100% agree. Anthony Holmes is in the house. Appreciate you. Terry said Terry can't get any sound. Is Carver nearby? Chance. I don't know. He's across. Last time I checked, he was asleep. Chase T66 says, nah, I'm your biggest fan. So another 5-yard run there by Hawkins. Chase T66, appreciate you joining. Another big part of the Coach Plays YouTube channel. When you watch us play Fortnite or watch us play Madden, a lot of times you're going to see big Chase T66. So yeah, if you're new to the channel, we don't only just do sports, we also do a little bit of gaming as well. So we try to have fun on this channel. Pistol formation, trips to the bottom of the screen. 2nd and 4. They're going with an option. Quarterback then keeps it 50, 45. Now being brought down about the 42-yard line. And Cunningham, quarterback for Louisville, really good play there. Now bringing up a 1st and 10. Cleet says, I just like hanging out. And that's a lot what this is. I mean, we're sitting here hanging out, having a good time, watching some football. And that's why I enjoy doing this. I mean, we enjoy football. We enjoy watching it. And we can sit here and chat and hang out and have a good time together. And it won't just be football. Like I say, I'll do some hockey games. Maybe we'll start doing some college basketball games. Maybe NBA. I'm not your biggest NBA guy. Here's another read option, 40, 45, or 35, and now getting brought out close to the first down. Might be a yard short. So they're now starting to do a little bit more read option stuff. And Campbell, quarterback for Louisville, he's got some wheels now. And let's see if they can continue. They need a big drive here. They need 7. They at least need 3. But they need some sort of answer here. 2nd and 1. Second and 1. Back will now flex out to a bunch formation at the bottom of your screen. Quick wide receiver screen. They're going to try double pass. He throws it deep down the field, wide open at the 5-yard line into the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinals. They're pulling a little trickery here. They do a double pass. The wide receiver has to reset his feet because they actually got a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough as they find Ford, number 83, wide receiver, all alone for Louisville. And just like we said they needed an answer, and they got it. Louisville, pending the extra point, we'll get it within 7. Right there, 5 plays, 72-yard drive, taking off 2 minutes and 22 seconds. As Louisville snap, set, kick, good. Louisville gets the answer. And this ball game stays interesting for a lot of us. Mississippi State 14, Louisville 7. What a double pass. Really good time to call that. They had a lot of success on the ground. Read option was being really good hit there. The back was offset to the left or was in a pistol formation. Then he motioned to a little trip set. That gave him a little added protection. And for some, it was the H-back who sets in for a pass blocking motion. He makes contact with the outside backer and then releases down the field, and no one there. Just a heck of a play call there, heck of an execution by the H-back, being really patient, starting blocking, letting his guy go, and then slipping off down the field, and doing a really good job of not dropping a wide open pass. So Maxwell, the wide receiver, really throws a nice ball as well. Louisville, big answer there. And now got it within 7. We got 18 in the box. Appreciate everybody being here. Hit that like button for the stream. It really helps us out, and I appreciate you very much. All Black says State always falls for that. So it's tough for a defense not to, especially when, like Louisville was doing, when they're having a lot of success running the ball, being real quick. Well, what's going on here? Holy cow, they just kicked it off. Mississippi State fumbles, and Louisville's got the ball. I was over here trying to figure out what's going on with my... Holy cow, rolling on the field is a fumble. Louisville is going crazy right now because not only did they just get an answer, Louisville gets a fumble recovery on the kickoff, gets a hand on that football. We're looking at it. Ball's out. Ball is out. Louisville's going to get this ball close to the 35-yard line. And Cleet said it earlier, momentum is a funny thing. And he just says it again. Momentum is a funny thing. State better wake up. Huge momentum shift here in the 2019 Music City Bowl. Troutman, what a last name. Hashtag Troutman. Gets the fumble recovery. Here's a pistol formation. Faking jet. Handing inside. 30, 25, 20. There's a flag. He gets to the 10. Gets brought down close to the 5-yard line, but this one might be brought back. And all of a sudden, you're seeing Louisville start to wake up. And for someone like All Black in here who's a Mississippi State fan, he's got to start feeling a little frustrations. Mississippi State needs to breathe. They need to breathe. They need to calm down for a little second. Louisville does get a holding on number 66. So that's going to bring this one back. We're looking back on this play. Yeah, he gets a little bit of tug of the jersey, but man, it's not much. Cleat, former offensive lineman. What do you think about that call? That's tough. He does get a little bit of jersey there as the guy's falling. Campbell Boy says, I'm going to go now. See you. Appreciate you being here, Campbell's boy. You're always welcome back here. Thank you for joining the stream. So, that's tough. 1st and 19 for Louisville. That's going to help save Mississippi State there and allow them to kind of catch their breath. We'll see if they can get back going. Cleat says, don't like it. Yeah, that's tough. It's really ticky-tack. And now, another flag. This one might be a false start on Louisville. Mississippi, and it is. So, Louisville gets a big play and a turnover on a kickoff just after getting this thing within 7, and now they're going in the wrong direction. Going in the wrong direction is Louisville. Boy, Monday, January 13th. That seems like forever for that national championship game. Pistol formation, H-back will now go offset to the right, twins to the bottom of your screen. Handing off up the middle, not a whole lot of room, and he's going to be met and dropped for a loss of 1. Boy, so some big opportunities there for Louisville, but Mississippi State, after Louisville getting a holding call and a false start, now being able to kind of settle back down and see if they can stop us. Serena Blackwell says, who do you think's going to win the national championship? I think LSU. I'm right there with you, Serena. I think it's LSU. I'm hoping for a really good game, but with the way LSU's playing right now and the way that defense, when that defense plays that well with that offense, wow. 2nd and 25 for Louisville. Trips to the bottom of your screen. Looking for a pass. We'll throw it down to the 30. He's got him. Now close to the 25. And that's going to bring up a 3rd and short. Big play there. Mississippi State very lackadaisy right there. Being in a soft man. I mean, they're in a man coverage right there. But very soft on that corner route. And now a 3rd down and short. 3rd and 6 to be. So a much more manageable situation now here for Louisville. And they might already be in field goal range as well. So that's a big play there. Ball's on the 30-yard line. They need to get it to roughly the 23. And there is another flag. And I think we're about to get another offside or false start penalty on Louisville. That's going to be on the tight end. Brent says, how is 1st and 24? Holding call and a false start. Appreciate you joining the stream, Brent. False start offense. Cleat says, have a basketball game on the road that day. Not too happy. I didn't know you was also a basketball coach, Cleat, but man, that's tough. Basketball game during the national championship. Maybe it'll get postponed. High school sports, you gotta love it. So here we go. Pistol formation, play action. Quarterback almost slips, falls down. Now throws it backside wide open. And he dropped it. Oh my gosh. Quarterback slipped and falled. It forced him to kind of look backside. And he had his back who slipped out, who is wide open and could have at least got to the 10-yard line. And he just drops it. Big missed opportunity there for the Louisville Cardinals. You've got to look it in, guys. If you're a football coach by any means, you always tell your players, look it in before you start looking to run. And they're going to stay on the field. 4th and 11 instead of kicking the field goal. Louisville's going to stay on the field on offense, but they will now call a timeout. So Louisville, after forcing a turnover on their kickoff after getting this game within 7, having tons of missed opportunities here for Louisville to get this thing tied back up. Cleat says, catch the ball first, then run. Like, here's the thing. If you just catch it there and you fall, you're probably going to fall for a first down. You gotta catch the ball first. But regardless, you just catch that ball. He had tons and tons of room to run. So that one's tough. Landon says about 20 minutes ago, per Jane Slater, Jason Garrett now meeting with the Joneses. So Jason Garrett, head coach of the Cowboys, as of right now, meeting with the owner. I think that's going to be a tough decision for Jerry Jones. I think he loves Jason Garrett. But I think ultimately you're probably going to see Jason Garrett get fired, and they're going to be looking for a new head coach. So at the end of the day, you can't have 2 playoff wins in 10 years, if my numbers are right, or at least 8 years for especially that team. But regardless of who they get as a head coach, while there's parts of me that likes Jerry Jones and what he stands for and all that stuff, and if I was an owner of a football team, it would be really hard for me not to have the hands on the organization as well. But Jerry Jones needs to take a step back. If they want to get to where they need to be, he needs to relinquish the GM duties and actually put it in the hands of someone who doesn't have so much at stake, or, look, Jerry Jones is a football guy, so it ain't like he doesn't know football, but he hurts the team more than helps them, in my opinion. Landon says, I feel bad for him. I feel bad for Jason Garrett, but then you also have to tell yourself this is a guy who makes millions and millions of dollars. No one should feel bad about coaches in the NFL. They get paid millions and millions of dollars. So when you get paid that much money, you better freaking win games. So I'm a Tennessee Titans fan, and I was a huge Marcus Mariota supporter, and I wanted him to succeed, but he wasn't getting the job done, and so they had to go in a different round. They had to give it to Ryan Tannehill. And a lot of people are like, I feel so bad for Mariota. He's such a great guy. And while, yes, he is, guess what? He got paid $20 million to hold a clipboard today, all year as a backup. Got paid like $21 million this year. When you get paid that much money, we shouldn't feel as sorry as what we do sometimes for some of these guys who lose his job. So like Landon just said, business is business. Absolutely. And at the end of the day, Jason Garrett has not done enough to keep that job. And if you're going to claim yourself as America's team, well, you better win. 4th and 11, Louisville. Trips to the top of your screen. Back is offset to the left. Looking for a pass. Will now throw it deep down the field near the 10-yard line, and an outstretched receiver just a little bit too wide. Incomplete. Mississippi State's going to take over in their own territory. That's tough. Jordan Rogers talking about that was intended for Fitzpatrick, but Jordan Rogers talking about quarterback had to throw off his back foot as he had a lot of interior pressure there, and that might have just been a change. It was still a very well thrown ball there, but incomplete. Mississippi State will now take over close to their own 40-yard line. Louisville still needs to play some defense here. They can still have this momentum if they just settle down here and play some defense, which they have not been able to do all day. Showing a blitz here from the corner. Now a little quick out to the wide receiver, and he's going to be brought down at the 40. So that really good job by the quarterback recognizing the corner comes all the way, showing blitz. Just get it out to the receiver real quick, force the safety to come downfield and make an open field tackle, which he does, but still 5 yards on first down play. Good job for Mississippi State. 6 yards. Stevens, 44 yards passing, 64 yards rushing, and a rushing touchdown. Tight formation here. This is when you see a lot of their zone read stuff. And here it is. Quarterback will pull, will now dump it to the H-back, and he is dropped by number 6, the defender for Louisville Cardinals. And that's going to bring up now about a 3rd and 5. I like the play call there, but Sturgill was all over it for Louisville. So here we go. Another big 3rd down play, 3rd and 4. Tom Kelly is in the house, a big Louisville Cardinals fan. What do you think, Coach? Louisville needs to continue to play defense. And they've got a little bit of momentum now. They need a big 3rd down stop here, Tom Kelly. Stevens with the back offset to the right, trips at the bottom of your screen. Single receiver at top. And Mississippi State will have to call a timeout as they was about to have a delay of game call. Clayton Hippa says the problem is Jerry thinks he knows more football than football people. When the Cowboys were good, Jimmy Johnson and Bill Parcells, absolutely. He ran Jimmy Johnson out of the house. He says, Jerry, let them do football things. Landon says, I want the Titans to win the wild card game. Absolutely. Take down the Patriots. Hashtag take down the Patriots. That would be awesome. Landon says, I'm doing a lot of college basketball games this year. A lot of upsets happening. All right, so you're on Sportscaster. I need to find you on Sportscaster, Landon. I'm very new to Sportscaster. I never even heard of it till a couple days ago. So here we go. 3rd and 4 for Mississippi State. Back is now offset to the left. They're in a deuce set spread formation. Twins to both sides. Quarterback kind of making some checks at the line of scrimmage. That will now bring the back offset to the right. There is a lot of space on the bottom of the screen. Louisville showing a very zone scheme. And Hill's going to get it. And he is going to be brought down for a huge loss of 5. Not a whole lot going there. I'm trying to watch the replay to see exactly what happened. They try to run a jet sweep, and no one blocking the outside contain. And that's a loss of 4. Louisville getting a much-needed stop, what they needed to. Mississippi State to punt with about 3:35 left to play in this first half. Louisville's got plenty of time. Tom Kelly says defense has been our problem all year, mainly run defense. And that's exactly what has happened so far in this game, Tom Kelly. Mississippi State has had a lot of success on the ground. Not a whole lot of success in the air, but a lot of success on the ground. Anthony Holmes says, Dad is back up and running. I appreciate that. Everybody, if you don't have the Catfish Theory, check his YouTube channel out when you can. Catfish Theory is my dad. I'm a little biased, but he has a great channel, great following. He's actually live streaming right now, so great channel there. So Louisville's going to get this ball back. 1st and 10, 3:14 remains. And if they can find a way to tie this game up before half, we'd be in for a really entertaining second half. As always, guys, appreciate everybody being here. If you haven't hit that like button, please hit that like button. It helps out the stream a heck of a lot. And if you haven't subscribed to the Coach Plays channel, consider doing so. We have a lot of fun here. They're showing the Rose Bowl, Oregon versus Wisconsin. I'm thinking there's a very good chance that I do a live stream of the Rose Bowl. So Louisville had some miscommunications there on the handoff. The back wouldn't take it. Quarterback had to scramble, gets a loss of 2 there. So 2nd and 12, 2:50 remaining and ticking. Check out the Catfish Theory, Mario. Or the Catfish Theory, I believe it is. Or just Catfish Theory. That's my dad. Big run here for Louisville. Gets close to the 50-yard line. He'll pick up a gain of 13. Or he'll pick up a gain of 12, but they needed 12. First down, Louisville. 2:30 remained and ticking. Louisville kind of coming up with a no huddle up to the line of scrimmage now. 2018 record for Louisville was 2-10. This year 7-5, much better, much improved. So here we go, pistol formation, play action pass, looking down the field. Will now get a drag route across. Got a gain of 10 down to the 40, and that's another first down, Louisville. And the clock will stop at 2:09 momentarily. No one was in on that drag route. The corner had to come off of a deep hitch route to make that tackle. All right, Tom Kelly, hey, I appreciate those kind words, and I appreciate you joining the stream. Unfortunately, I know you have to get back to work, so hope you have a great day. Louisville now in trouble. Quarterback having to scramble, and he'll be sacked, tripped up in the backfield for a loss of 3. But, yeah, Tom Kelly, appreciate you being here, guys. Check out Tom Kelly Outdoors, everybody. He's got a great channel as well. He's a big Louisville Cardinals fan, but he does a little bit of fishing, a little bit of everything. He's a carpenter. Lays a lot of flooring, and he does some videos on that, but he's just an awesome dude. So even if you're not into that stuff, he's a great channel, great guys, and you should support him. So go check out his channel if you get a chance. It's either one, Mario. They're going to do a nice little dump route here for a gain of about 4. That's going to bring up a third down. It might just be Catfish Terry, Mario. It might just be Catfish Terry. Landon, I'm trying to go back up here. Jason Garrett can still support the Cowboys. Yeah, if he gets fired, I think he has to move on. I don't think you can stay. Timeout Louisville right now. That was really a heck of a pass there. And a lot of fans are booing here in the Music City as they thought Mississippi State's guy got away with a little bit of unsportsmanlike. But, yeah, man, that forearm does go across the head. I don't know. That's tough. Landon says we will just wait for the news to be official about Garrett. I believe it is Catfish Terry. Jason Garrett will support the Cowboys even if not coach. Yeah, I mean, he will, but I also think he's going to look for another job, Landon. And then, while you'll always be a supporter of the Cowboys because he played there and stuff, he's going to eventually move on and he's going to find another job. But I don't know if it will come this year. Cleat says Louisville needs to calm down and execute their scheme. 3rd and 10 here for Louisville. 58 seconds remaining in the half. Trips to the top of your screen. Single receiver to the bottom. Back is offset to the left. Here's the snap. Looking for a pass downfield. Now scrambling out to the left. And fires the ball for a deep out route. And this one's going to be caught near the 25. Make it the 23. And make it a first down, Louisville. 51 seconds remaining. Louisville, big first down here. They do a good job of fleshing out the quarterback, but the quarterback does an excellent job keeping his eyes downfield and a well-targeted. And, guys, that is an NFL catch. He gets 2 feet down, tight roping the sidelines. Great catch and execution of the play there by the Louisville Cardinals. So here we go, and they just get to the play, and the quarterback is now sacked. And that is exactly what Louisville did not need to do. Cody Jones gets the sack from Mississippi State. The clock is ticking. No timeouts for Louisville. 35 seconds remain. Trips to the top of your screen. Single receiver to the bottom. They need to snap this and get it going. Quarterback now looking down the field. Steps up. Got a lot of room to run. 30. Slips. 25, 20. Now brought down inside the 20. They need to spike this. They need to at least spike this and get a field goal chance. Quarterback frantically looking around. Gets under center. Takes the snap, spikes it, 11 seconds remains. There is a flag on the field. Mississippi State defender was very slow getting back to the line of scrimmage. They might have got him offsides. And that is horrible effort by the Mississippi State defender if this happens. Because Louisville was not even being that fast with it. Quarterback was looking to the sidelines. Refs are talking this one out. We'll get a call here in just a minute. Offsides defense. How do you not have better effort than that? The coach has to be just livid. So this will still be 3rd down, but it does stop the clock. Incomplete pass. What are you talking about? The ref don't know what he... Oh, yeah, incomplete pass with the spike. So 11 seconds left. The result of the penalty results in a first down. So Louisville, with 11 seconds here, I don't think the clock's going to restart. So they could take a shot to the end zone here, but it has to be to the end zone. If you're stopped or get out of bounds, if you are stopped in play, you are not going to be able to have enough time to spike this ball. Twins to the left. Here we go. Receiver looking, run with a reverse. Now looking for a pass. He throws it down to the end zone. This one's batted away. 4 seconds left to go. Holy cow. Pulling out the trickery. They run jet sweep and then reverse it. And he was trying to do the Philly special. He was trying to throw it back to the quarterback. Mississippi State did an excellent job guarding the quarterback. So then he goes for his second option and he throws it across his body. And that was a poor decision, as that one was almost picked off. At that point, you should probably just find the quarterback and you just sail it over his head out of bounds. They will get a field goal chance here. 31-yard field goal attempt by Ryan Cauliflox. Snap, set, kick, right down the center. This kick's good. That's going to end the half. Crazy end of the half right there. But Louisville at least finds a way to get points on the board. Going to get this one within 4 points. Mississippi State 14, Louisville 10, as that's going to end the first half. And we got a good game here. Mississippi State, we'll kind of go back a little bit over this game. Louisville started out just driving it down, got all the way. They hit an out route about at the 5-yard line, and he's driving to the end zone. But unfortunately, he fumbles. Mississippi State picks it up on their own 1-yard line. And then that opening drive for Mississippi State goes 99 yards and results in a touchdown. Mississippi State then goes up 7-0. Whole lot, not much else happened in the first quarter. And then Mississippi State in the second quarter gets another touchdown as they really had a lot of success on the ground. They go up 14-0. Louisville then finally answers a drive as they had a little trickery with a little wide receiver pass, as they kind of just did there. They go for a wide receiver quick screen. He throws it deep down the field for an H-back who released wide open. Louisville then answered and got back on the board. Mississippi State led at that point 14-7. On the opening kickoff for Louisville, Mississippi State fumbles in their own territory. Louisville then regains that ball, and they had the ball in Mississippi State territory right after that touchdown. All momentum then went to Louisville Cardinals, but a holding call and 2 false starts led that drive to get 0 points. Mississippi State then kind of go threes and out. Louisville finds a way right there to at least get 3 points to end the half, and that's where we're at. Mississippi State led the first quarter 7-0. Louisville wins the second quarter 10-7, and that's what gets us at a halftime score of Mississippi State 14, Louisville 10. And let's look through just a little bit of the chat, and then I'll take me just a little bit of a break. I won't be going nowhere, but we'll take a little bit of a break here. Mario says, I'm building up my channel. Awesome, Mario. Landon is still waiting for the news of the Dallas Cowboys. He says, breaking news, Baby Yoda to be the Cowboys coach per sources. Me. Baby Yoda with the force for the Cowboys. Landon says, almost near disaster for Louisville right there. Yeah, that's a very gutsy call. You've got 11 seconds left to go, and you're actually going to hand it off on jet sweep. Now, I know you're pitching it back to reverse and do the Philly special, but if he gets tackled right there, then the clock runs out and you don't get any points. So that's very interesting. Very gutsy call. They somehow manage to get a field goal out of that, so close one. Cleet says Vandy not retaining offense and defense coordinator. Cleet Nippa, to that I say about time. Maybe they could have kept their defense coordinator because I think Mason should just kind of help a lot with the defense. But absolutely, I think it was time the offense coordinator goes away, so we'll see who they get. I'm hearing that La Tech's offense coordinator might take that job, so I don't know a whole lot about him, but I know we were atrocious on offense, so we'll see. Jason Jones comes into the chat, says, if Louisville loses this game, I think it's a disappointing season. So Jason Jones seems like he's a Louisville Cardinals fan. Jason Jones, appreciate you joining the stream. Hit that like button if you could. It always helps out the stream. And if you haven't yet subscribed to the Coach Plays YouTube channel, consider doing so. But Jason Jones, he says he thinks Louisville will be a disappointing year. I don't know, because I believe I've seen a stat that had Louisville went 2-10 the year before, and then this year's 7-5 record, and I don't think they're going to lose this game by a huge amount of points. I think it could be a close game. So I think regardless of whether they win, now of course if they win this game, that's big for Louisville and it helps them continue to grow. But coming off of a 2-10 season or whatever they had the year before, getting to 7-5, I think the arrow's trending in the right direction. So I wouldn't necessarily agree with it's been a disappointing season, But it's always good to have high expectations, and you want to win this game. And I think Louisville can win this game, but they've got to find a way to continue to slow down Mississippi State on the run game. Jason Jones says, are you going to do the Kentucky and Virginia Tech game? I do not think I'm going to do that tomorrow, but we'll see. I do not think so, though. Landon says, I'll do the Kentucky game tomorrow, so he's on Sportscaster, so just check that out. Jason Jones says, I just clicked it. Appreciate you, Jason Jones. Appreciate you very much. Guys, we are at halftime right now. Mississippi State 14, Louisville 10. I'm going to take me a little bit of a break. I got to go use the bathroom, so gear up for this second half. So everybody can just stay in the chat here and chat with each other. I won't be too long, and I will definitely be back before this second half gets kicked off. So appreciate everybody being here. And we've got a great stream going on here. Great conversation. As always, guys, hit that like button. That always helps out the stream. And also, if you can, share it out to your social medias. Get your buddies in here. Let's react to every single play in this chat, and let's have a fun time, guys. But I'm going to be right back. All right, so appreciate you being here, and let's gear up for a really good second half, as this has been a really good 2019 Music City Bowl. I will be right back. All right, YouTube, and I am back, and we are getting ready to watch the second half of this 2019 Music City Bowl. Let me know real quick, anybody in the chat, just make sure my audio's back the way it needs to. So Mississippi State 14, Louisville 10. And what's been a really good game so far, and I'm excited for the end of this one. I think it's going to be a really good second half. 2019 Music City Bowl live in Nashville, Tennessee, where the coach plays is from. So a little biased about that city. Kickoff to Louisville. He's going to bring it out. He's going to get to the 20, and we'll get knocked down right at the 20. So what's up, Brayton? Brayton, I appreciate you being here, man. What is up? He says my audio is good. I appreciate that. So, yeah, this second half is getting started. I think Louisville's got to find a way to slow down Mississippi State's run game, and if they do that, Louisville can come away with a win. Louisville does get the ball to start this second half, so if they can drive down the field, put some more points on the board, it will put a lot of pressure on Mississippi State. Pistol formation, H-back offset left, back behind the quarterback. He will hand it off. No, he will hand it off, and he just got smacked. Loss of 4 by Cody Jones. He's been very active on the defensive line for Mississippi State. They try to run a little split zone right there, and it just did not work. Did not work. So the next play, not going to quite work as well. He gets a little bit. So now we're looking at third down for Louisville. Looking at this replay, I wasn't able to catch it right away. He gets a gain of about 5. So here we go, 3rd and 9. Louisville's in a traditional spread formation. Twins to the top of your screen, twins to the bottom, offset back to the right. Steps, shotgun throw, will now throw off his back foot. He's got a drag route to the 30, 35, 40. Here he goes, 45, and will now slide down at the 50 before he gets popped. And that is a first down, Louisville. Quarterback makes a good throw here, throwing off his back foot as Mississippi State came with an all-out blitz. And no one was on the drag route, and it was almost an incomplete pass due to the referee. But he finds a way to catch this one and go. Trips to the top of your screen, back to a pistol set. Tight end is also, here's a little option play. Quarterback will pitch it. 50, 45, now getting pushed down about at the 43, and that one will be another first down Louisville. So Louisville now starting to get that momentum back going. Brayden says, who are you cheering for? If you're not cheering for anyone, then who do you think will win? I would say I'm almost not cheering for anyone, but I would say if I am cheering for someone, it might be Louisville. Now, I'm an SEC guy, but I kind of have a soft spot for Louisville. I kind of like them. So I would say I'm rooting for Louisville in this one. Diamond formation, pistol for Louisville. Single back receiver up top, tight end, bottom on the line. Play action here. Now the quarterback will step it up and try to run, and he gets brought down for a loss of 2. Catfish Terry's in the house. Awesome job, buddy. Appreciate you being here, Catfish Terry. Everybody check out Catfish Terry's channel. Awesome channel. I'm a little biased. He is my dad. Amario, that's the channel I was talking to you about earlier. So if you couldn't find it, now all you got to do is click on that name right there, Catfish Terry. He's got a great channel. He's got a great following, guys. So please go check his out. Trips to the bottom of the screen. Pistol formation now. Slot will switch to offset to the right. Little inside play. He's going to bounce it back to the left. He's going to try to drive to about the 41. Third down. This is going to bring up a third down here. Mississippi State 14, Louisville 10. 11:45 remains in this third quarter. And this is the opening drive for the second half of Louisville. Big third down play here, 3rd and 10. Twins to the bottom, single receiver to the top. Back will now motion out to trips bunch look out to the bottom of the screen. H-back offsets right. Quarterback sweep to the right. He's got 40. He's got 45, 30, 35, 20. Now getting pushed out about at the 18, and that's a big first down. Mississippi State's outside containment falters right there as the H-back was able to really get that reach block. They're now showing the replay. No outside contain. The inside linebacker goes inside, and just a lot of room to run there for the quarterback. And that's a first down. Play action pass here. Quarterback will now tuck it and will now look, and he'll just get a scramble of about 1 yard there. Brayton, I don't know why your message was retracted, but I think you said something about you're in Kentucky, but you're a Kentucky fan, not a Louisville fan, and you said go State. So, all right. So we got a Mississippi State fan in here today. That's fine. We got a couple in here. So 2nd and 9. Louisville, a couple big plays on this drive has kept this drive alive. Now inside the 20, Louisville's in the red zone. They need to find a way to score a touchdown. Pistol, handoff up the middle, gets to the 15, and will then be brought down. But his forward momentum's going to be about the 15, I believe. So we're going to have another third down. I believe they're 2 for 2 on third down on this drive. So we will see if they can continue that drive there. Jason Jones, I'll hit on your comment you had just a minute ago about the Western Kentucky game. Twins to the bottom of the screen, single to the top. Back offset to the right. Quarterback shotgun will now step up in the pocket, getting flushed and getting sacked for a loss of 1. That's going to bring up 4th down. Justin Brown is in the house. He says, go Mississippi State. That is because he's another Kentucky fan. So, Brayton, there you go. Another Kentucky fan there. Justin, I appreciate you being here. Justin, look at the background. What do you think, my man? Green screen. Justin, please remember to hit that like button. It helps out the stream, and if you would, share it out to the social medias. Got a big game here. Louisville's trying to come back. They're now probably going to set up for a field goal, take these points here. I feel like Cunningham with the quarterback has been a little bit impatient, and he's been looking to run a little bit too much when I think he had plenty of room to just kind of sit back and kind of dial up the defense. But he's a running quarterback, so he's going to look to run a little bit more than what your traditional quarterback would. Mississippi State defensive lineman, I believe, who got the sack, he is down, so hopefully he's good. Cleet Nibba says, congratulations to the fantasy football championship, Justin Brown. Yep, Justin won the championship. Hey, Cleet, I don't know if you noticed, but look at your name. It is now blue with a little moderator wrench to the side. That is because I've now made you a moderator on the Coach Plays YouTube channel because you're constantly in here and you're one of my supporters, so I appreciate you. And so now you have the power to, if I get any trolls in here, which eventually I'll probably have some trolls, I'll have some haters, you can retract their messages, silence them for a little bit, or kick them out if they're too rude to me or any people in here. So Cleet Nippa, I'm one of the newest moderators for the Coach Play YouTube channel, so I appreciate you. All right, guys, so as we're in a commercial break, I'm going to go through here, and we're going to kind of look at some stats here. T. Stevens, can't talk, for Mississippi State, 4 of 7 passing for just 44 yards. Cunningham for Louisville is 10 of 14 for 170 yards. Now, rushing yards, different story. T. Stevens for Mississippi State has 8 carries, 64 yards, and a touchdown. He leads the team in rushing. Their running backs also kind of around 50 yards, so they're doing a really good job as far as rushing the ball. Hawkins for Louisville, 14 carries, 59 yards. Receiving, Jay Payton for Mississippi State, 1 catch for 27. And for Louisville, it's been all T. Atwell, 7 catches, 111 yards. He's had a big one. He has had a big game for sure. pull up the full box score up in a separate link, and that way we can kind of look at this for a second. Pull up all the stats for you right now. Nick Gibson is the other running back from Mississippi State. He has 5 carries, 42 yards, which is an average of 8.4, and he's got a touchdown along of a 19-yard run. Javion Hawkins, like we said, 14 carries, 59 yards, 4.2 average. Mikhail Cunningham, 11 carries, 48 yards, 4.4 average. Mikhail Cunningham, the quarterback for Louisville, picking up a lot of yards. A lot of yards for this team. Louisville has 28 carries, 121 yards on the ground so far. Mississippi State, 20 carries, 113, and 2 touchdowns. That's big. That's been the difference so far. Louisville has struggled to score touchdowns, and here they are having to settle for another field goal. 34-yard field goal attempt by Ryan, their kicker, from the right hash. Snap, set, kicks on the way, and the kick is good. And Mississippi's, oh, wait a minute. They actually say it's no good. It just swung to the left. So big miss opportunity there for Louisville. And also Mississippi State might have got away with jumping off sides there. So that is a big miss opportunity for Louisville. They couldn't get there. Catfish Terry says 21 thumbs up. I appreciate that, guys. Let's try to continue to get as many thumbs up as we can. Cleet Nippa says, you're a saint. Nope, you're a saint. Cleet says, ouch, that's going to hurt. Absolutely. They got to find ways to score touchdowns, but, man, when you have easy field goal attempts like that, you got to bring them in. So that's a tough one there. Brayton comes in. He misses it. Yes. Mississippi State fan there. He's a Kentucky fan, but he's rooting for Mississippi State. Second down. That one goes for hardly nothing there for Mississippi State. So we'll see what this Louisville offense can do. Twins to the bottom of your screen. H-back and running back is offset to the left. Away from the Twins. Running back's going to swing out. They fake that one, and Stevens gets taken down for a big sack by Whitlow, number 49, who's been very active, the senior of this Louisville Cardinal team. Third down, and this is going to be a 3rd and long. Yeah. Stevens really probably should have just threw the little swing route very quickly, and he would have got away from that. Brayton with the sacked and sad emojis. Here comes a 3rd and 18. Be interesting to see what Mississippi State here do. What do they do? Do they just play it safe? Do they go with a draw? Trips to the bottom of your screen. Single to the back to the way. Looking. Throws a little 10-yard hitch route, about a 5-yard hitch route. He's going to catch it around the 20. Forward momentum will get him to about the 21. That is well short of the first down, and Louisville's going to have to punt this ball. Or, my mistake, Mississippi State is going to have to punt this ball. So that is a 3-and-out. So what we talked about at halftime, Louisville's going to have to make some adjustments on defense, hold this Mississippi State to limit yards on the ground. But right there, Mississippi State elects to throw the ball twice out of 3 plays. And I think what Mississippi State does very well is keeping the ball on the ground, running some zone read stuff, running that RPO. So they kind of got away from that there, and that helps out Louisville as we go to a commercial break. 7:32 remains, or 7:52 remains in this third quarter. Louisville is going to get the ball around midfield or about the 45-yard line. Well, Mario, I don't know if you've seen it, but unless that's what you're saying okay to. But there's the Catfish Terry. He's in the live chat, so you can just go right there and you can lock him down. He's got a great channel, Mario. Brayton McCreary says, what bowls are you doing besides this one? I kind of look at it, and I try to give you notice about a day before. I think if at all possible, I'm going to try to do the Rose Bowl. I just think the Rose Bowl is very prestigious and just a bowl that no matter who plays it, I feel like it needs a lot of attention. And I think Oregon versus Wisconsin is going to be a really good game. So I think I'll try to do that. This isn't a bowl game, but I'm going to try to do the Winter Classic game, Nashville Predators versus the Dallas Stars. Of course, me being a Nashvilleian, I want to do that one. We will 100% do the college football championships, and then I'll have to kind of look at some other things, some other bowl games, see if we can get some of those. As well, we might do some more hockey games. We might start doing some college basketball games and maybe some NBA games. So we'll see. But that's what we got kind of going on. Mario, appreciate you, man. He's got a great channel. Yep, like I say, I will definitely 100% do LSU versus Clemson. Also, we will start doing some NFL playoffs as well, too. I want to get that at least one game a week, if not a couple. So I'll look into doing some NFL playoffs. And we will 100% do the Super Bowl as well. And I think that's going to be a party. Cleet Nippa. He says, go Stars. What are you doing to me, Cleet? I just gave you the mod. It's all right. I forgive you. You're blinded by green stars. They are currently getting ready to come back from commercial break. Franklin American Mortgage Music City Bowl 2019 here, as we've got a good one. Mississippi State leads 14-10 over the Louisville Cardinals. I might do the Tax Slayer Gator Bowl between Indiana and Tennessee. I've got some Tennessee buddies who, now I'm a Vanderbilt Commodore, so I will have to call that one very non-biased because I'm a Tennessee hater, but I might do that one. I don't know, though. We'll see. Pistol formation for Louisville. Play action pass. Looking downfield. We'll take a deep corner route, and this one is overthrown. Incomplete. Mario says, I don't know who to root for in the college football. I'm from New York. Pistol formation, diamond formation. Now, H-back will also come to the left. So very heavy to the left. Here's the handoff to that left side, and it will go for no gain. Yeah, that's tough. I mean, I'm trying to think of good college football programs up north. I mean, in that New York area. I guess you might be thinking of teams like Penn State, Michigan maybe, Ohio State, but I mean, they ain't really close to New York. They are currently showing Jordan Rogers playing for my favorite team, the Vanderbilt Commodores, as they played in this Music City Bowl back in 2012. They got the win over NC State. I was there. Very fun game to watch. So here we go. Traditional spread formation. Now, slot from the left will go to the trip set up top of your screen. Back is offset towards the trips. QB draw here. 45, 50, 45. Gets the first down. Now 40. Now tippy toes all the way close to the 35. First down, Cardinals. As the quarterback for the Cardinals is just so dangerous with his legs. And right now, he is giving Mississippi State some problems. Miami Canes production is in the house. He says, I'm at the pool. Miami Canes, are you from Miami? because it is not that warm where I'm at, which it's not that cold neither, but it's not pool weather. Campbell Boys is back. Appreciate you, Campbell's Boys. Second down, as that one didn't go for much there. .633 remains. Now, check that. 5:47 remains here in the third quarter. Louisville, a little heavy diamond formation. Play action pass will now look for a quick out route, and that one hits the hands of the receiver and falls down to the ground. They've got to find a way to help out that quarterback. The running game is working well for Louisville, but when you drop those easy passes, man. Anthony Holmes, is it back in the house? Appreciate you, Anthony. He says, who are you pulling for, Cole? I think I'm pulling for Louisville. I'm an SEC guy, but I kind of like Louisville. Kind of have a soft spot for them, so that's who I'm going for. Miami Kane says, no, I live in Chicago. Go there for vacation a lot. Oh, okay, I got you. Mario says, I could always root for Penn State and Ohio State. I don't know if you could root for both. They're kind of rivals. There's a drag route getting all the way down to the 25, and that's going to be good for another first down Louisville. 13-yard reception. Yeah, Penn State and Ohio State's kind of rivals. I don't know if you could root for both. I tell you, the center of the field has really been open for Louisville in this game. Mississippi State has brought a lot of interior pressure, which has left an open spot a lot of times in the middle of the field. Going deep down the field to the end zone, wide open, touchdown Cardinals. And just like that, a team that was down 14-0, now pinning the extra point, will be going up by 3. Some miscommunication there by Mississippi State as they're in a soft zone. The corner follows a post route into the center of the field, and you had a corner route underneath. Wow. So 7 plays, 55-yard drive, taking 221 off. And that one was good for 24 yards and a touchdown by Devontae Pete. Extra point, snap, set, kick, good. So Louisville taking the lead 17-14 after their last drive of missing a field goal. Louisville, 17 unanswered points in this game. Mississippi State, for a while now, have been kind of dead in the water. We'll have to see what they can do as they come back, as that one goes to a commercial break. Some miscommunication. The corner, I don't know why in the world he was following a post route into the center of the field, but there you go. Miami Kane says, I picked Louisville for my Bowl Mania picks. I picked Louisville to win this game, so we'll see if they can kind of continue this one on. Mario, well, I'm from New York, so we don't have much college football teams. That's true. Campbell's Boys, I'm a UK fan. All right. Campbell's Boy, you've got some homies in here then. Brayton's a UK fan, and Justin Brown, who stopped by shortly, he's also a UK fan. So got some Kentucky fans in here. As always, guys, if you're just now kind of coming into the stream, please hit that like button. It helps it out. Share the stream out. That also helps it. And if you haven't yet subscribed to the Coach Plays, please consider doing so. We got a hashtag Road to 1K up there, and we will also have a giveaway at 500 subscribers. Cleet Nippa says, momentum is a funny. We're waiting for the last one. Thing. Mario says, UK fan. Yeah, Kentucky. Talking about Kentucky. The Carver family still in the house. He said the Cards are starting to put it to them now. Yep. They got to continue to play defense here. So this will be a big drive for Mississippi State. Miami Canes, I picked your Titans to beat the Pats. That a kid. I'm hoping they get it done. That should be a very interesting game for sure. That's a preview for my video. Yeah, guy, Miami Canes, he also does some live watch-alongs, but he does them on Sportscaster. So if you get the Sportscaster out, you can give him a check out. All you know is the Titans will win. Hey, I hope so. That's going to be a good game. I think the Titans, if they continue to have success on the ground, and if they can kind of make things a little difficult for Tom Brady, I think they've got a chance, but we'll see. Mario says, sadly, I'm a Giants fan. But, you got some time to be maybe be excited, hoping for a good head coach that can turn that team around. So we'll see what the Giants do there. They've got a very talented running back. I tend to like their quarterback, so we'll see. I appreciate what Brayton just said there. Try to refrain away from using the S word because YouTube, for some reason, in their guidelines, they don't like people saying that word. So I don't know why. They just do. But I appreciate what you said. He says, if you're alive, then like, and you know what. So appreciate you, Brayton, very much. Campbell's Boy says, my TV's working now. That is awesome. But look at him. He is still sitting here chatting it up with everybody in the chat with the Coach Plays. I appreciate you, Campbell's Boy. So now you can watch it along with us and react to every play like we do. Louisville kicking it off. This one's short. Going to be fielded about at the 20. He's now going to try to bounce it outside, and he gets wrapped up. And right now, this Louisville Cardinals team is starting to feel it. Mario said things will be looking. So they're talking about the touchdown play. They're in a deep third. They're in cover 3. Your bubble screen takes away the eyes of the two underneath. In no way, shape, or form should that corner follow a post route in cover 3. But he does. The wheel route comes underneath and is wide open. In cover 3, you have got to stay in your deep third. But that's why you run a wheel route underneath a post route, because you're trying to catch that attention of that corner, and they do right there. Quick out route here. It's going to be good for a gain of about 12 yards and a first down for Mississippi State. Mario says things should be looking good, and we got a good draft choice this year. We get pick number 5. So, yeah, you just got to try to make the right hires and make the right draft picks, and you can climb back up there. So, it'll be interesting to see. Twins to the top of the screen, H-back to the bottom, and tight end to the bottom. They're going to go with an inside zone. Quarterback will keep it and probably should have gave it. That one goes nowhere, and we'll pull up 2nd and 10. We got 14 in the box, people. Appreciate everybody being here. If you're new, hit that like button. That helps out the stream. Miami Kane says, what NFL coaches got fired? Now Kitchens and Shermer. Anyone else? Not yet. Currently, Jason Garrett is meeting with the ownership with the Cowboys. So here we go. Back offset to the left. H-back, or to the right. H-back to the left. Corner blitz, and the quarterback cannot get away. Louisville now takes the sack, gets them behind the 20, and this is going to bring in, once again, another third down, a long third down. I don't know why. Mississippi State was having a lot of success on the ground, and despite having that success, they are now starting to try to pass a lot, and Louisville is unloading on their pass rush and getting to this Mississippi State quarterback and having a lot of success with it. Bringing up a big third down here, 3rd and 22. See if they can get out of this. Louisville fans there in Nashville, Tennessee, starting to get on their feet, getting a little loud. They've got it covered. They're showing 2 high. Looks like cover 4 for Louisville. Mississippi State quarterback now steps up. Looks. He's going to have to tuck it now. Makes one man miss. Gets hit from behind. Ball's loose. Louisville's got it. 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Louisville. A huge turn of events. The quarterback very lackadaisy with the ball and just gets hawked from behind, holding that ball like a loaf of bread. That ball, I don't even know if it touched the ground. It went straight to another defender. He trots his way into the end zone. And just like that, Louisville, pending an extra point, is going to have 24 unanswered points in this game. Mississippi State, why have you went away from your bread and butter, and that's running the football? I know right there you have to pass, But you shouldn't have been able to took a sack on second down anyways. Continue to run the football. But that ball is loose. It's not tucked away. Louisville not only strips that ball, but picks it up and takes it back to the house. So now pending the extra point here, they can go up by 10. Stevens just trying to do too much. It does hit the ground, and it just one-hopped right to the defender, number 30. Snap, set, kick is good. The Louisville Cardinals, who were down 14-0 in this game, now find themselves up 24-14. Boy. Yeah, Hill is hurt, but this quarterback for Louisville, for Mississippi State, has done a really good job. He was almost unstoppable, Chris, in the early part of this game, but for some reason, they have went to more of a passing offense, and Louisville has really clamped down hard on it. Catfish Theory says you were rocking it. Appreciate that. Brayton McQuarrie comes in with some really mad, pissed off emojis, as he is a Kentucky fan and he does not like Louisville. So, this is tough. This is went in a much different way. As this is starting to get there. As you can see, it says Louisville 17, Mississippi State 14. That is not the current score. Hopefully that will change soon. Louisville is up 24-14 on Mississippi State as it just now changes. 2 big turnovers in this game. I'm pretty sure Louisville has not turned this ball over this game. Well, yeah, they turned it over on the first drive, which went on the 1. If it wasn't for that turnover, Louisville would be killing Mississippi State right now. But Mississippi State, some costly turnovers. Stevens, very lackadaisy on that ball. Clee Nippa comes in with a comment, get that ball high and tight. He's a fellow high school football coach like myself, so I'm sure he preaches all about ball security. And right there, the quarterback just shows a lack of focus on keeping that ball right there. And honestly, right there, he's probably not picking up 22 yards on a rush anyways. He probably should have just thrown that ball away. But regardless, protect the football because Mississippi State had all the momentum in this game. They had 14 carries, or they was up 14-0 before you could really blink, kind of, it felt like in this game. But ever since then, some turnovers and some stingy defense by Louisville. Mississippi State's down 10. They don't need to abandon the run. They need to go back to it. Deuce formation set here for Mississippi State, and here's a little, and the quarterback gets sacked. They do a little play action here. It looked like it might have been a read option, zone read there. Quarterback pulls it, and this Louisville Cardinals defense now is coming. They are attacking hard, bringing the heat, and making these hard on quarterback Stevens, and he gets sacked for a loss there. Campbell's boy said, come on, Mississippi State. Here's another handoff inside, and that one goes nowhere, and that's a gain of 1, and now they're going to have to. Ethan Chris says Hill is back in. Yes, he is. But Louisville is really starting to pin their ears back and get after this Mississippi State football team. 3rd and 9. Mississippi State needs something here. Twins to the left and to the right. Back is offset towards the right. Louisville showing heat again. They've got 5 on the line of scrimmage. They bring 6, and he just gets rid of that ball on a deep corner route. Did he catch it on the sidelines? And they're going to say no, incomplete. They brought 6 on that time right now. They are pinning their ears back. This defensive coordinator is dialing up some blitzes, and Stevens is getting hit every time he throws. Yep, it would have been a catch, but he was not able to hold on to it. Anthony Holmes says, hey, Catfish Theory. Anthony Holmes, I appreciate you being here. Thank you very much. Mississippi State having to punt this ball. in what has been a huge turn of events. Louisville almost gets at that punt right there. Fields it at the 35, and he gets smacked, and he will be dropped right at the 35. Cleat says, still have the fourth quarter. QB is getting hit too much. I totally agree, Cleat. They definitely got enough time. They've got to now start to slow down this quarterback for Louisville. But man, in my opinion, I think they have abandoned the run and at the wrong time, and that has led to the quarterback Stevens taking too many hits. And now you're almost at a point where you're going to have to throw the ball, and regardless of whether they throw or run, Louisville says, you know what, we're coming. We're up 10. We're going to dial up the blitzes. We're not playing as conservative anymore. They're coming, and that's going to hurt the run game too. So Mississippi State could really use a turnover, a big play of some sort. Here we go. Read option there. Quarterback will keep it and will get brought down after a gain of 1. And there they are showing former Tennessee Titans great Eddie George is in the house, and that dude still, what they said, still looks like he could play. That dude is a beast. Tennessee Titans fan here. Eddie George, always one of my fan favorites. Remember chanting Eddie in this stadium of Nissan Stadium. Pistol formation, H-back to the right. Play action pass here. And quarterback will now roll out. Now throws a deep corner out to the 40, and he's got him. Going to be brought down. He's going to run out of bounds about at the 38. Cunningham not only running the ball, but really starting to be patient, keeping his eyes downfield and making some passes down the field. A deep, I thought it was a corner route. It ends up being a deep crossing post route that the quarterback was able to have enough time, not much pass rush going on for Mississippi State. A deep post route coming across the field. Cunningham staying patient, delivering a football. Here's an inside run play here, and that's going to get nowhere as that's a loss of 1. Campbell's boy says, O-line, got to protect Stevens. They do. Louisville is pinning their ears back, and they're coming. End of the third quarter, Louisville Cardinals players are holding up their fours. 24-14 in what has been 24 unanswered points for the Louisville Cardinals here today. That was a very quick third quarter. Mississippi State needs a stop in order to find themselves back in this one. We've got 20 people in the box. Appreciate everybody being here. If you haven't, hit that like button. It helps out the stream. Share it out to grow the conversation. And if you haven't yet, subscribe to the Coach Plays. Consider doing so because we would love to have you. We're growing this channel. We're having a lot of fun doing it, and I appreciate each and every one of you. And we will have the Coach Plays YouTube hoodie giveaway at 500. 23 now in the box. Appreciate everybody. Commercials kind of showing like some Star Wars stuff. I did see Star Wars for the first time ever. I went and watched it, I think it was last night or 2 nights ago. It was the first time I have ever watched Star Wars. I watched the new one. I know that probably sounds stupid, but I watched it. And it wasn't too bad. Lauren Mahler's in the house. Lauren, I appreciate you being here. She goes, hey, man, nice commentating. I'm new to the football since I'm Danish, but I'm starting to fall in love with it. I would like to know what mistakes Mississippi State made since they had 24 unanswered points. Well, Lauren, I appreciate you being here very much. Mississippi State, Louisville started out this game, drove it all the way down, but fumbled on the 1-yard line, and Mississippi State got it on their own 1-yard line, went 99 yards, and then scored a touchdown, and then they eventually went up 14-0 on this game. But since then, you got to give credit to Louisville. They've been playing very good. They're starting to run the ball very effective with their read option. Their quarterback is a dual-threat quarterback. He can run, he can throw, and they're having a lot of success. But what Mississippi State is lacking right now, they're lacking pass rush, which has helped out Louisville a ton. And where Mississippi State has screwed up, in my opinion, on offense, they have went away from this run game, and it has entirely hurt Mississippi State. Also, 2 big turnovers for Mississippi State has crushed them in this game. Louisville got it within 7, 14-7, and then they fumbled the opening kickoff. Now, while that didn't lead to any points for Louisville, it changed the field position. Louisville eventually got it within 14-10 at halftime. but then a fumble that was picked. Louisville then takes the lead 17-14 to open up the second half. Mississippi State then on the next drive, the quarterback scrambles, running, has the ball very loose in his hand. Mississippi State comes and tackles him from behind. Ball gets loose, picks it up, returns it back to the house for about a 28-yard recovery for a touchdown. And that is how we are currently at 24-14 for Louisville. So a couple big, massive turnovers for Mississippi State since going up 14-0, and a lack of commitment to stick to the run game, I think, is what has resulted in Mississippi State finding themselves down. So they need a stop, and we'll see if they can get this. But Lauren, I appreciate you being here. Appreciate everybody being here. We got 27 in the box. Hit that thumbs up, everybody. Appreciate everybody being here. He says, are you streaming the Florida game? I do not think I'm going to stream the Florida game. I think I'm going to sit back, relax, and watch that one. Brayton says, what? What? I don't know, man. Mississippi State has just struggled out of the gate. So 34 people in the box. Appreciate everybody being here as we're starting to pick up for this 2019 Franklin Mortgage Music City Bowl live watch along. Appreciate everybody being here. Hit that like button. And if you haven't yet subscribed to the Coach Plays YouTube channel, consider doing so. We're having a lot of fun. Louisville will pick up a couple here. And this will bring up a big third down. Mississippi State needs a stop. Tonight we've got Florida versus Virginia, and then Tuesday at noon, Virginia Tech versus Kentucky. We got some really good bowl games coming up, guys. Really good bowl games. So here we go. Big third down stop. Big third down stop is needed for Mississippi State here. Louisville in a traditional spread formation, twins to both sides. Quarterback looking quick for a slant. Not there, having to rush out. Well, now look, throws it deep down the field. He's got a man 20, 15, 10. Takes a big hit, falls to the 8-yard line. But once again, that's going to be another first down Louisville. He tried to look for like a quick slant here early, but it wasn't there. The quarterback then gets flushed out. The slant route then goes up the field on a scramble drill, catches it on the sideline, has the awareness to stay, and then gets to the 11-yard line. And I mean, he got walloped, guys. He got walloped. I mean, logos coming off the helmet. That was a massive, massive hit. I'm going to butcher your name. I'm very sorry, but Seich Unterhall. I have no idea. I'm so sorry. Let's call you SU. Says, can Mississippi State come back? If they're going to come back, they have to hold Louisville to a field goal here. It would only be a 13-point game. If Louisville scores a touchdown, I think it might be too little too late. What a massive helmet-to-helmet hit right there. Maybe you get targeting, but I don't think you can because the ball carrier decides to lower his head. So that's tough. Lauren says, thank you very much for the answer. Appreciate it very much. Could I get your opinion about the reason that Louisville Cardinals were coming in as an underdog to this match? Again, really, really great stream. I appreciate you, Lauren. They have the better record, but I think they come in as an underdog because Mississippi State's an SEC football team. So while they're 6-6, they've played harder competition, and I think people just look at Mississippi State as a better football team than Louisville. But I predicted Louisville to win this game, so it's not surprising me. And there you have it, guys. A quick little swing route there, and Louisville Cardinals. I was watching the wrong screen. Has just went up. That one's going to be an 8-yard touchdown reception, capping off a 6-play, 65-yard drive. Touchdown, Louisville Cardinals. He just throws a little underneath route, gets some good blocks, stays on his feet, sneaks into the end zone. So pending an extra point, Louisville's going to go up 31-14. And yes, if you're just now joining the stream, guys, it's 31 unanswered points by Louisville. Louisville found themselves down 14-0, but did not panic, did not get away from the run game, unlike Mississippi State did. So here's the extra point. Snap, set, kick is on the way. This kick is good. The Louisville Cardinals now find themselves up in a ball game that they were down 14-0. They now find themselves up 31-14. This quarterback for Louisville, guys, is good. Braden says, your first time seeing Star Wars? Was their last one? Yeah. I might go back and look at them. I still don't know if Star Wars is for me, but I might go back and watch them. I don't know. Cleet Nippa says, Louisville had all the confidence right now. Mississippi State needs to make a play. They need to make a play, and they need to make it fast because they really needed to make it before that touchdown. We got 35 in the box. We just gained a couple new subscribers. I appreciate everybody. We are up to 492. Thanks to you guys. Thank y'all very much. And Cleet says, Louisville has all the confidence right now. And 100% true. I'm going to try to pull up the stats for you right now. Tommy Stevens, Mississippi State quarterback, only 6 of 10 for 64 yards passing. But for some reason, they want to continue to pass, and now they're going to have to, and I think that bodes well for Louisville. Mississippi State running the ball. Tommy Stevens had 13 carries for 52. Nick Gibson, 6 for 44. They had 27 carries for 105 yards. And this was almost all in the first half, guys. They should have continued to run the ball, but they have not. Mississippi State receiving is led by Stephen Giltry, 3 catches for 25 yards. And their team passing, once again, is 6 for 64. Not very good. Louisville, though, Mikael Cunningham, quarterback, has had a great game. 15 of 21 for passing, 15 of 21, 267 yards, 2 touchdowns, and here's a big stat, 0 picks. He also has 14 carries, 721 yards for 5.1 yards, and a long of 23. Team passing, they have 16 for 23 for 300 yards and 3 touchdowns because their wide receiver, Tutu Atwell, took a double pass and threw it down the field for a wide-open touchdown. Louisville rushing, 34 carries, 144 yards, 4.2 average. Leading receiver, it's been Tutu Atwell. Whether he's catching it or he's throwing touchdown passes, it's either Mikael Cunningham for Louisville, the quarterback, or Tutu Atwell, who should be the MVP of this game. Tutu Atwell, 9 catches, 147 yards, and he went 1 for 2 passing for 33 yards and a touchdown. So there's the stats for you. Louisville found themselves down 14-0 in this game, and then 31 unanswered points. So it's been good. Lauren Mahler says, again, I really appreciate the answer. First time watching your stream. I will definitely keep an eye on watching. Great explaining. Great commentary. Keep up the good work. Lauren, I appreciate you very much for those kind words. We appreciate you. Having you. Keep being in this conversation. Keep joining. And whether you're new to football or you've been around football your whole life like I have, it doesn't matter. We're all just having a good time. We're hanging out, watching a football game. And so we appreciate you being here. Guys, a little bit background on me if you don't know. The Coach Plays YouTube channel is named after the Coach Plays. I'm a high school football coach here in Middle Tennessee. I love football. I played football growing up in my life, whether it be on the street or middle school football and high school football. So I love the sport of football, but I love all sports, and I love sitting here watching games and commentating and reacting to every play and just hanging out with you guys. So that's where we're at, and I appreciate every single one of you. We just went up to 493 in subscribers, so appreciate everybody, guys. This has been good. Louisville just kicked it off. That one went in and out of the end zone for the first time today. So here we go. Mississippi State with 13:52 remaining in this game. They need some plays, and they need some plays now. So here we go. Deuce formation, which is twins to the right, twins to the left, back is offset to the right. Going to look for a quick pass hitch, hits the hands of the receiver and falls harmlessly to the ground. That one could have been picked off. And right there, I mean, I like the concept there. They got a quick out route on the outside and then hitches on the inside. Quarterback makes the right read, puts the ball right into his hands of the receiver, and he just drops it. They have some grass routes going backside. If you don't know what grass routes are, it's an RPO concept. Had a slant and a hitch backside. So Twins to the top, tight end to the left, H-back to the left. They're going to hand this one off. He got room, 30. Kicks it to the outside and will get tripped up about at the 32. Third and short. They're going to have to pick up this tempo a little bit. Cleat Sippers, you're going to get hit. You might as well catch it. That's a couple times we've seen that happen this game. Cleat Nippa, also a high school football coach, but he's from the state of Texas, so I love having multiple football coaches in here. It's great. Here's a handoff, and he's going to get tripped up. Did he get enough for the first down? This is going to be close. And I think they're giving him the first down. Also, Shea Flatt was in here earlier. He's another high school football coach. Chase T66 was in here earlier. He's another high school football coach. So we've got some high school football coaches. We've got some football knowledge in here. But, I mean, also, if you're just a football fan, you've got knowledge. If you've been watching for a long time, we're all in here reacting to these plays. It's been a good experience. Trips to the top of the screen, back offset to the right. Quarterback takes the snap. Was kind of a bad snap. He's looking downfield. Now flushed out to the left. Will now tuck it, and we'll get about 5 yards. And that will bring up second and about 6. 12:32 remains in this game. Mississippi State needs positive plays to happen. Cleat Nips says, wow, State ran the ball and got positive yardage. Right? Why go away from it? And now you're almost too little too late. You got to start throwing the ball. They don't need to abandon it, but they just got to be more up-tempo with it. And quick out route here to the receiver. And once again, it hits in between the two numbers and it falls. So Stevens not getting a whole lot of help from his receivers tonight. But in my opinion, they should not be in this situation. If they continued to run the ball earlier in the game, I don't think you're in a position where you're having to pass the ball all the time. This has been I think it could have been a better coach game for Mississippi State, in my opinion. Trips to the top of the screen, back offset to the left, single receiver to the left. Looking, having to throw off his back foot. He's got him down to the 40, 45, and that's going to be good enough for the first down. So Mississippi State does get the first down, but they got to pick some tempo up. They find themselves down 17. They cannot be slow with this ball. Another well-thrown ball. That's the third well-thrown ball on this drive by Stevens, and he's got a lot of interior pressure. Louisville's doing a really good job of sending the heat, and he throws that one off the back foot. Good throw. Back offset to the right, H-back to the left. Quarterback's looking. Quarterback will now throw a deep pitch route. He's got him to the 40, makes a man miss. 35 makes another man miss, getting brought down about to the 31. And that's a big play. They've got a deep little hitch route concept with a flat underneath it. The flat takes the eyes of a defender and it allows him to throw that hitch route. Hitch curl, whatever you want to call it. And that's a first down for Mississippi State. Tight formation here. Earlier, this was a lot of zone read stuff for Mississippi State. Almost looks like your good old wing tee. Now looks for a deep pitch route again to about the 18, and that's going to be another first down. So having success on some of these deep hitch routes, curl routes, because Louisville's kind of being a little soft coverage, allowing a lot of things in front of them, trying to have them take a lot of time as they try to drive down the field. Cleat Nippa says, think Moorhead got impatient when Louisville got the momentum. I agree. Back offset to the left. Twins to the bottom of your screen. Single receiver to the right. H-back to your right. Looking. Throws. Deep. Got a comeback route there. Makes a man miss. 10. 5. Dives for the end zone. Touchdown Mississippi State. Wow. He was... I thought for sure he was tackled. He finds a way to stay on his feet and then surges. That's a Gertie again. He's got some great speed, and he gets up, and he finds a way to the end zone. Got to wrap up. The corner for Louisville goes for the pick, and then a nice spin move, avoiding another defender, and he finds a way to the end zone. That is a heck of an effort there by Mississippi State. Cleat Nippo says tempo, tempo, tempo. They get some up-tempo. They get some success. Wide receiver makes a play. And now, pending this extra point, they're going to find themselves down by 10 with 10 minutes left to go. Still plenty of time. Here's the extra point for Mississippi State. Snap, set, kick, good. 31-21. That stops a 31-point streak, unanswered point streak for Louisville. That snaps it. Mississippi State now finds to get back on the board. 31-21. They got to play some defense, but they do have plenty of time here at this 2019 Franklin's Mortgage Music City Bowl. There is a flag on the point after. They're kind of discussing it before they go to commercial break. That's holding defense. Penalties decline. SU says, what's the best way to learn more about football formations and stuff like that? Well, I mean, if you watch the Coach Plays YouTube channel, I'm always here doing all these, and I'll try to talk some formation stuff with you there. You just got to kind of watch more football and realize things like that, and there's some websites out there that will really teach you fundamentals to formations and what certain formations are trying to do to certain defenses. So if you just kind of surf the web, things like that, and type in Football 101, Formation 101, things like that, type of run schemes, type of pass concepts, you can find literally information on anything on the web. So we got 40 in the box. Appreciate everybody being here. If you haven't yet, please hit that like button if you're liking the stream. It helps it out. You can share the stream out. That helps grow the conversation. Don't be afraid to get in this conversation chat. Chat it up with everybody. We're enjoying watching this game. And if you haven't yet subscribed to the Coach Plays YouTube channel, consider doing so. I would much appreciate it. We're growing this thing. We're having a fun time doing it. If we get to 500, we're going to have a giveaway, a Coach Plays YouTube hoodie. And then I've got hashtag road to 1K. If we can get to 1K, we'll also have another giveaway at 750 and 1,000. So just appreciate everybody. Cleat Nippet says YouTube is a great resource. Read some football books. Yeah, you've got tons of great football books from tons of great coaches. I love reading those football books like that. And like I say, YouTube is a great resource too. There's a lot of YouTube channels out there that teaches basic concepts, things like that. So SU says, what's your prediction for LSU Clemson? By the way, nice stream. Love your content. Thank you very much, SU. I hope you're okay with me calling you SU because I'm horrible when it comes to pronouncing names, and I don't want to butcher your name. So my prediction, I think LSU wins. I hope Clemson keeps it close because I want a really good football game. We will live stream the national championship. So come back to the Coach Plays and watch it with everybody. But I just think with the way LSU's offense is, Joe Burrow's a monster. But it's not just that. When you add a really good defense to that offense, it's tough. And I just don't know if Clemson's going to be able to score the amount of points. It will be very interesting to see what Clemson puts together on defense to slow that LSU offense down because, quite honestly, no one has slowed it down. Landon says, I'm mad. Jason Garrett, no announcement tonight. Are you serious? Did they just come out and say no announcement tonight? That tells me Jason Garrett might have a chance. If you know you're going to fire him, you go ahead and do it. So Jerry Jones is thinking this one over. Cowboys fans will lose their ever-loving mind if Jason Garrett is retained as coach. This one's kicked out of bounds. So this is going to give Louisville really good field position. Mike Cummings is in the house. Mike, appreciate you being here. You're new to the stream, so I appreciate you being here, big guy. He says, I can see Michigan State coming back on the 4th to cover the spread. Well, do you mean Mississippi State? If you mean Mississippi State, you're talking about this game. Mississippi State was -5. So they would have to come back, at least the one I seen it, they was -5 coming in this game. They would not only have to come back and win this game, they would have to win it by -5. So I think anyone who has chose Louisville in the spread, got to be feeling pretty good right now. The Cleat says lots of free content on YouTube. Absolutely. Landon says if he does if he does keep the job, I'm going to stop watching the Dallas Cowboys. You and a lot of Dallas Cowboys fans, I think, are right there with you, Landon. 2nd and 4 for Louisville. We missed the first down play. Sorry, I got caught up in the chat. We got trips to the bottom of the screen. Louisville's back in their traditional pistol formation. Tight end will now shift to the left, and they will now go to that heavy diamond look pistol formation with 2 H-backs. Inside handoff here. Gets to about the 45 to now close to the 50, and that will be good enough for a first down. So Louisville's just going to chew the clock. They are going to keep this ball on the ground. You might see some play actions every now and then. But right now, Mississippi State, their worst opponent right now is this clock. I really like that run concept. They had both H-backs lead to the outside, influencing that it was an outside sweep run. Then it was kind of like a counter action. Running back cut it back to the left. Really good run concept there. Twins to the top of the screen, pistol formation, which is your back behind the quarterback. Now your tight end and H-backs will shift to the left, so we are very heavy left formation here. Handoff to the left. Not a whole lot there. It's great penetration by Mississippi State's defensive tackle, number 92, D. Jones. And that's going to bring up 2nd and long. That's the 12th tackle for the loss for Bob Schute's defense, as they just said. Bob Schute, defense coordinator for Mississippi State, former defense coordinator for Vanderbilt Commodores. Okay, so we are at 495, guys. Appreciate everybody. I've got this emoji that will pop up and shout anybody out who subscribes to me, and it's not working, so I hate that. But whoever you are, appreciate you very much. 2nd and 13, Twins to the top of the screen. Play action pass here now, trying to leak a guy out underneath. He will now take a block. And the quarterback, very smartly, is going to have to throw this one away. So that's a win for Mississippi State, as that will stop the clock. They try to run a play-action pass right there and sneak out. Let me see. I'm looking at the replay to see who they snuck out there. They tried to sneak the slot receiver, but too much penetration by the outside linebacker forces that one dead. And the deep corner route was also well covered. So Mississippi State, 3rd and 13, needs to find a way to get off the field here to make this interesting. You got to be looking at the quarterback, Cunningham. He's been the dude. No back in the backfield. There is an H-back. Trips to the bottom of your screen. Quarterback power. And not a whole lot there. We'll squeak through and we'll get a game of about 5. And that will bring up the first down. Very conservative play there. Louisville just wanting to keep that clock running, as that is the big opponent right now for Mississippi State. But with that being said, Cunningham has been the best player on the field. So putting the ball in his hand on a little Q power is not, or a Q ISO. That was kind of like an isolation run there. Not a bad play call there, in my opinion. Kimberly Keene is now in here. She says, wow, that's awesome. Louisville, Kentucky. Kimberly, appreciate you joining the stream. You're new, so thank you very much. Hit that like button. Guys, we are at 496 subscribers. I appreciate y'all very much. The growth is real. Let's see if we can somehow get to 500 subscribers before the end of this game. Really good kick there by Louisville, as that will take a Louisville bounce and we'll get down to about the 10. SU says, you think Tom will retire after this season? That's interesting, because I sometimes don't know when he's ever going to retire. He has started to look like a 42-year-old quarterback this year. I'm a Tennessee Titans fan. I'm from Nashville, Tennessee. So I'm hoping that the Titans beat the Patriots. And if they do, I mean, maybe. Because I know there was reports out there that said that Tom Brady thought about retiring with Rob Gronkowski last year. So you never know how his body's feeling. I do think he's not 100% healthy, so we'll see. My gut tells me I don't think he does. I think he plays 1 or 2 more years, but who knows? Barry Tharp is in the house, says go Cards, and Epstein didn't kill himself. Barry, appreciate you joining the stream, guys. We're at 496. I appreciate everybody. Roderick Campground Odom. Come on, Mississippi State. Don't kill my ticket. So Mississippi State fan there, hoping. We're at 497. The growth is real. Thank everybody. Man, I wish my emoji was working to shout everybody out. That frustrates me that it doesn't do that, but I'll continue to work on this and see if I can get it working in the right way. But yeah, Mississippi State, they now get this ball back. So if they can drive down and put up 7 points or at least a field goal quick with not a whole lot of time left, then they can make this game interesting. And it's 7:12 left to go in this fourth quarter. They are going to have to go 90 yards, though, as they are on their own 10-yard line. So we got 44 in the box. Appreciate everybody being here. As always, hit that like button. It helps out the stream. And if you haven't yet subscribed to the Coach Plays YouTube channel, consider doing so. We are growing. We're having a lot of fun on here. We're doing a lot of live watch-alongs of every sporting event out there, whether it be football, hockey, basketball, whatever. And also, we play some video games on this channel, too. We play some Madden. We play some Fortnite. So we do a little bit of everything. That way, everybody has something that they can enjoy and watch and have a good time. Trevor Boland's in the house, says, let's go Titans. Hashtag Titans up. Hashtag go Preds. Trevor Boland's my type of dude. Seems like another Nashvilleian. We do a lot of Nashville Predator stuff on here. We do some Tennessee Titans stuff. So I appreciate you being here as well. They're kind of talking about the LSU and Clemson game. As a reminder, guys, we will do a live watch along of the National College Football Championship January 13th. So consider joining the Coach Plays and everybody in the chat for that game. 1st and 10, Mississippi State. Twins to the bottom of your screen. Halfback and running back offset to the right. They will give a little dive action up the middle. He'll get a gain of about 7. So not bad there, but they're just going to have to be up-tempo. I'm okay with them not going away from the run. They just need to continue their up-tempo. 31-21's the score. 6:55 remains and ticking. Tight formation here. And another little dive option. Running back makes a man miss. Will surge through and will pick up another gain of about 6. And that's going to be good for a first down. But they got to start picking up some stuff. They're going to eventually have to take some shots down the field. SU says you played in high school or college. I played in high school. I did not play college football. And then I went, and I'm currently a high school football coach now in the state of Tennessee. Quick little hitch route, slant route concept there, catch. That's going to be good for about 6 yards. They're going to have to pick this tempo up. Mississippi State still has all 3 timeouts, so they still got a lot that they're working with right now. Walter Ely said, hello, Bird Gang. Appreciate you. There is a flag on the play. This might be too many men on the field, and it might be on Louisville, so this will be a free first down for Mississippi State. Illegal substitution, defense, number 5. Louisville needs to start they need to calm down here. Louisville took all the momentum, but what you've seen as of late is Mississippi State starting to get that momentum back. This is getting very interesting. Clayton Nippa, if you're still in here, let me know what you're thinking about this right now as we have a really good game on our hands. So here we go, handoff inside, and now tries to bounce it to the outside, and he doesn't get out of bounds as well neither, so. So here we go. Mississippi State quarterback steps up, fires, delivers down midfield, 45, and will now get brought down, and that is good for another first down. Kimberly says, I am a true Cardinals fan all the way. So that was a really good strike to the middle of the field. Mississippi State gets the first down as they are now starting to drive down the field. So, and last play was an incompletion. I'm starting to have some difficulties. Hold on just a second, guys. I will be So, 2nd and 10 for Mississippi State. Here we go. Trips to the top of the screen. They try to do a little jet option there. Quarterback decides to keep it. Gets swallowed up, and now that is a 3rd down play. So that one did not work there after the little check down. Brings up a big 3rd down and 10 play here. Mississippi State. Twins to the right, twins to the left. Back offset to the left. Quarterback steps up in the pocket, looking down the field. Will now just check it down. Yeah, I'm a little bit behind. My fault. 4th and 4. Twins to the right, twins to the left. Quarterback. 4th and 4. Big play here. Having to get flushed out. Throws it. And that one's nearly picked off, but that means Louisville will take over on downs. Holy cow. So Mississippi State going to turn this one over on downs, and now this is going to be extremely difficult for Mississippi State to get back. So this one's tough as that one goes to commercial breakdown. 31-21 is the score of this game. Kimberly says, Happy New Year's, Bird fans. Brandon Holder's in the house says, Hail State. I believe they still have a chance. They needed that 1st down. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I do believe they have all 3 timeouts. So a quick 3 and out here, and this game's still not over. But we'll see. SU has a comment on here. It says, do you think players should be able to get paid big money? Big money, no. Should they be compensated in some sort of... That's such a... It's tough. Because they do get paid with a scholarship. They get a free... A lot of these players get free ride scholarships. And a lot of people don't know how that feels to get, your school paid for. So, do I think they need to get paid big money? No. Do I think they could get compensated in certain ways? Yeah, because I think college football makes a heck of a lot of money, and the schools are just pocketing those things, and the players are what makes that. So, like for a rule, for instance, where a college football player can't get paid for his own likeness, like if he has a jersey, he can't sign it and sell it for someone, something like that, or he can't sign a football and sell that football. I think that's absurd, and I think they should get compensated for that, and it looks like they will. But, man, you're talking about a complicated issue. So, it's tough, and everybody's going to have their own opinions on it. Clean Nippa says O-line needs to do a better job. O-line needs to do a better job talking. Their inability to protect Stevens and getting away from the running the ball hurt them tonight. Absolutely. I think Mississippi State had a golden opportunity to really almost probably just run away with this game, but they got away from the run game. Louisville takes advantage of that, and then Mississippi State really didn't have an answer for their offense as far as their running quarterback's concerned. And there you go. Roderick says this game's over with 4 minutes left to go, down by 10. It is definitely trending that way. Clayton says, well, Colt, me and you have had this conversation before many of times. Yeah, you can't get away from your identity, and I think the identity of Mississippi State is a lot of read zones. Quarterback can keep it. Quarterback can give it a lot of zone running schemes, and then play action on top of that. And they did very well with that. This is a team that was up 14-10 at half and was up 14-0. Then they went away from it. So that one hurt this. Kimberly says this game is over. Way to go, Cardinals. So she is saying lock it down. Cardinals will find this one. Guys, we got 45 in the box. Appreciate everybody. Hit that like button. And if we can find a way to get 3 more subscribers to get the 500 subs in this stream, that would be great, guys. Appreciate every single one of you. Jason Jones says, I remember when Northwestern University football tried to form a union. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of money in college football. So Roderick says horrible coaching. I think Roderick is a Mississippi State fan. Yeah, I do think I do think Mississippi State probably could have. I think they'll look back on this game, and when they look back on the first half, when they're watching their game tape, I think they are going to see that they could have. They could have. They could have watched it. They could have ran the ball a lot more. It says Jason Jones subscribes to the YouTube channel. I appreciate you very much, Jason Jones. Thank you for joining the family, and I hope you enjoyed this live stream, as we'll have multiple ones. So I appreciate you, Jason Jones. Just got that notification. Thank you very much. 2nd and 5 for Louisville, as Mississippi State is now electing to go ahead and get their timeouts called. And boom, my emoji finally worked. Jason Jones just subscribed to the YouTube channel. Big play here by Louisville, 30-25. Will now get tripped up at the 27, and Louisville is eating now. Why in the world will my emoji sometimes work and then sometimes don't? I don't know why, but it just shouted you out there big time. We're at $4.99, guys. Holy cow, I appreciate everybody. One away from 500, and then at that point, we are 500 away from 1K. That's incredible. Roderick says, I'm not a fan, just had money on them. I'm from Alabama, Roll Tide. Braden Russell just subscribed to the YouTube channel, so I appreciate you very much, Braden Russell. Thank you for watching. And thank you, man. I appreciate everybody. This has been fun. 3:15 remains. Mississippi State's not going to call their timeouts now, and they're going to try to save them here. Inside run play here. We'll get a gain of about 2, maybe 1. Cleet says, hard to moderate. It's hard for a SMU to get the same out of money as. Yeah, no, you're 100%. When you start, guys, Braden Russell just subscribe to the YouTube channel. Getting the coach plays to 500. It's awesome, guys. So I'm gonna have to get with a person who makes some of my gear, because we're gonna do a subscriber giveaway. I'll come out with that video here within the next few days. We're gonna give away a Coach Plays YouTube channel hoodie. It's awesome. You'll love it. I appreciate everybody, guys. Thank y'all very much. So yeah, Roderick, I feel for you, man. He said he took Mississippi State, so rough one. He's an Alabama fan. He says Roll Tide, so big one, guys. We're at 501. That's incredible. And there it is. Roderick Campground Odom has just subscribed. It says on there, so I just seen that come across the screen. Appreciate that. And a little RPO scheme here, and he's gonna get the first down to the 10. And this one is about all over, everyone. Louisville's going to come up with what is going to look like on paper as an upset. But it's not an upset in my opinion. I'm trying to get that off the screen, and for some reason it won't. But as long as we have no sound, we should be good on that. First and goal from the 10-yard line, from the 9. 2:25 remains. Inside, they're going to do a play action. Quarterback's going to keep it. 10. Now will be brought down at the 5. Louisville's going to try to score here. Holy cow. Kimberly is ecstatic right now. She says, eat birds, eat music, City Bowl 2019. She is pumped. Yaswanth Chowdhury, I'm probably butchering your name, says, will the total match score goes over 55 points? So right now, so they're at 52 points. I think they're going to score, and I think you will get the over. Jason Jones says, good season. Jason Jones, I believe, was the one who came in here and said if Louisville lost this game, he would have considered the season to be a failure, a disappointing season, which I tended to disagree with him. But he now comes in here and says, good season for Louisville. Now they can build on it. And absolutely, this head coach has done a really good job, and he might start getting looks elsewhere, because I think they were 2-10 the year before. This year 7-5. They're going to get to 8-5, and they're going to be the 2019 Music City Bowl champions. And especially after being down 14-0 this game and then going 31 unanswered points. So, good. This is a good win for Louisville, and they can build on that. And Mikael Cunningham, 16 of 23, 279 yards, 2 touchdowns, 0 picks, 16 rushes for 81 yards. Louisville does a really good job, sneaky good job of finding quarterbacks. When you start thinking about Teddy Bridgewater and Lamar Jackson coming through Louisville, and there's a walk-in touchdown for Louisville, they did not want to knee it. They wanted to go out with a statement. They want to build for the 2020 season. They do a little outside sweep here, and pending an extra point, Louisville's going to go up 38-21. This is going to be a bad loss for Mississippi State. A bad loss by Mississippi State. I thought they could have done better as far as coaching. I thought they got away from the run game. And at the end of the day, you're an SEC program. They're an ACC program. If you're always going to say SEC's better, then this stuff like this can't happen. But while I'm an SEC guy, I tend to like Louisville, and I'm happy with this. Chowdhury says 58 points, the over win. Cleet says that's the over. Kimberly says, good job, Coach. I appreciate you. Thank you, Kimberly, very much. I had a lot of fun, and this wouldn't be that much fun if I didn't have y'all. I mean, we got 43 people in the box. The chat is going crazy. It's hard for me to keep up with the chat, to be honest. But y'all are the ones who make this fun. We sit here, we hang out, we chat, we watch a good football game, we react to it. And so I want I got to drink some water. A lot of talking. But I just want to thank everybody for joining the stream. This is awesome. Having this many people in the box, watching a really good football game, and chatting it up with everybody. It's been fun. Daniel is in the house, new to the channel. Appreciate you, Daniel. Says, be all right. They got a great recruiting class this year. Are you talking Mississippi State, or are you talking Louisville? This will be a tough loss for Mississippi State. That's going to drop their record down to 6-7. If they could have won this bowl game, would have got them to an overall winning record and a bowl game championship. So, big win for this head coach, and this Louisville Cardinal team. So they're going to kick this one off 2-13. It is all but over. For the most part, he's going to be tackled down by the 13. We're going to see this one all the way through, then we'll end it. To get back to someone's comment, Trevor Bolin says, are you doing the Florida and Virginia game tonight? I am not. I'm going to sit back, relax, and watch that game. And I'll see if I do a game tomorrow. I most likely won't do a game tomorrow. It's my wife's birthday, so I'm going to spend some time with my wife and her family and celebrate her birthday and celebrate coming into a new year. And while I'm talking about that, I just want to wish everybody I hope that everybody had a Merry Christmas. And I hope All right, so we just got disconnected. I don't know why we got disconnected. I think we are back now. Sorry for that disconnection there. Luckily, that's been the only one. Mississippi State's quarterback is now going to run, make a man miss down to the 20. 25, that's going to be good for a first down, and we'll run out of bounds at the 30. But anyways, guys, as I was saying, I just hope everybody will have a happy new year. Appreciate everybody sticking with this stream, and hope you're safe during this new holiday season, a new happy new year, and we bring in 2020, and we have a lot of fun in 2020. Got big things planned for this YouTube channel in 2020. So Louisville Cardinals head coach just gets doused with the Gatorade. 1st and 10 for Mississippi State. 1:28 remains. Twin trips to the bottom of your screen. As he's looking deep down the field, we'll throw an under route, though, and we'll get to about midfield. Appreciate you, Catfish Terry. Everybody, go check out Catfish Terry's YouTube channel. I'm a little biased. He has a great YouTube channel, but he's my dad. But it's not just because he's my dad. He does have a great YouTube channel. He's got a great following. So if you would, after this stream's over, go check his channel out. Lock him down. You're going to love his streams. Get in on the Catfish Terry. Shay Flack comes in here. He's another high school football coach with me. He says 500 freaking subs. Yep, we done it. We got to 500. So I appreciate everybody who got us there. We're going to continue to grow this. I've got it on the screen. Hashtag road to 1K. Let's try to build it to 1K. Kimberly says, Happy New Year, bud. 2020. Let's everybody hope for a great 2020 year. A lot of exciting times. A lot of big games in the year 2020 that will be right here on the Coach Plays YouTube channel. As that one falls incomplete. 44 seconds left to go. Clayton Epper says, Moorhead needs to get some talent to state. I agree. And now you've got Ole Miss with their head coach, Lane Kiffin. So that's going to be some good recruiting battles there. Daniel says Mississippi State. So Daniel thinks that they're going to be all right. They've got a good recruiting class this year. So Daniel thinks that they're going to be able to overcome this loss, and we'll see about that. And, I think they can. Jason Jones says my next game tomorrow will be UK. We got a new subscriber. Daniel just subscribed to the channel. Appreciate you, Daniel, very much. Hopefully it will shout you out here in the middle of the screen. But if not, I'm doing it for you. Thank you very much for joining this YouTube channel. This has been just a heck of a stream, guys. Heck of a stream. Up to 502. Just 2 days ago, we were at 471. So to go from 471 to 502, I appreciate everybody. Kimberly says, awesome job. Thank you, Kimberly. Thank you for joining us. Everybody just hopping in on this chat, reacting to every play, talking a little bit of football. That's what makes it. And we'll also have some live streams on here where we're not doing a live watch along. We'll just chat. We'll just have hangouts, and we'll have a good time. Shay Flat says, are you doing Florida and Virginia? If so, I'll hop on. No, not doing Florida and Virginia. I got to get over there, and I think I'm just going to sit back and watch that Florida game. This has been a grind. I don't know if I could ever do 2 games in one day. But yeah, guys, as a reminder, we just got to 500 subscribers. As I say that, Mississippi State throws a touchdown. So the game, 27 seconds left to go. This one's still pretty well over. 24-yard touchdown by Mitchell, tapping off a 7 plays, 86-yard drive. So Mississippi State doing a good job of not quitting, continuing through this game, and playing with some pride now. That's going to get it to, pinning the extra point, 38-28. Louisville very much in a prevent defense there to just kind of let them drive down and get the time to tick down. Daniel says, but watch out for those Hogs next year. So he's talking about Arkansas. So he thinks Arkansas is going to take a jump with their new head coach. I don't know a whole lot about that head coach. I believe he's an alma mater of Arkansas. So that will be interesting. I'm a Vanderbilt fan from myself. I live here in Middle Tennessee, grew up a Vanderbilt fan. So I'm really hoping Vandy can kind of take some next steps. Shay Flat, he's a Tennessee fan. Shay Flat. Shay Flat gives me a little text there. Goes, boom. Yeah, man. I appreciate everybody. This has been awesome. So the extra point is good for Mississippi State, 38-28. This is going to be a good win for ACC. They're going to knock off. An SEC program, so that's good. But yeah, like I was saying, guys, we get to 500, so we're going to do a giveaway. I'm going to give away the Coach Plays YouTube channel hoodie, so be on the lookout for that one. Shay Flat says Tennessee and Arkansas next year. So I think Shay Flat's saying that Tennessee's going to beat Arkansas. We'll see. Clayton Eppa says Hogs going to be tough to turn around. That is a tough. He says, wait, what just happened with the yeah, fluctuates. Whether some decide to leave or that's just YouTube having an issue, and that's actually not. We're fine. We're growing. I'm happy. I appreciate everybody. We still got 25 in the box. I can't tell how many likes we got. Can someone check that? Check the updated likes and see how many we got. Appreciate you. So Mississippi State's going to try a quick onside kick here. Going to try to do something really special as they still need 2 more scores. But we're going to see this one through. Cleet, I don't know if you ever told us, but who do you got? Do you got LSU beating Clemson, or do you think Clemson can pull the upset? It sounds crazy to say upset because they're 2 undefeated teams, but when you watch both teams, LSU is the favorite. I mean, I would love to hear some people talk about how Clemson should be the favorite in that game. All right, so we're back now. OBS is starting to have some issues. We kind of come back and forth. It's going to happen with live stream. Cleet says, don't want my SEC West rival to win a natty. So he is rooting for Clemson. Makes things harder for Texas A&M, he says. Daniel says he's one of the best offensive line coaches in America, but doesn't have prior head coaching experience, so we'll see. It's just going to be a growing process. I would tend to say I don't think Arkansas is going to bounce back that quickly, but we'll see. And they're in a tough division, man. So that's going to do it from this one as the time is ticking down. 5 seconds remaining and ticking. They are doing the handshakes in the center of the field. Louisville players are jumping up and around. Cunningham is ecstatic. Louisville, after being down 14-0 in this game, goes 31 unanswered points and eventually leads to a 38-28 victory as they're interviewing the head coach right now. Big win for Louisville. Louisville overcoming a really bad fumble early in this game. Louisville fumbled on the 1-yard line. Mississippi State recovered it, led to a 99-yard drive for a touchdown. Eventually, Mississippi State goes up 14-0. And so Louisville, you got to give them credit. They did not panic. They did not panic in this game after going down 14-0. They kept with their run game, unlike someone else did, Mississippi State. Mississippi State got away from what I thought they were doing really well in the first half, and it leads to a 38-28 victory. Louisville will now be 8-5 on the year. Mississippi State to 6-7. Louisville is your 2019 Franklin Mortgage Music City Bowl champion. So this has been a great one. Read a couple here. Makes things harder for Texas. Hire Kendall Briles, which helps. Shay Flat says, going for LSU. Too many UT Clemson recruiting battles. But I won't be surprised if Clemson gets it. He says he won't be surprised. I'm hoping for a really good game. But surely it's going to be a good game. But I could see LSU run away with it like they do everything else. Ethan Chris says, go LSU. And Ethan Chris says, LSU has played harder games. Clemson hasn't. And while that may be true, Clemson's in the ACC, LSU is in the SEC. At the end of the day, Clemson did exactly what they were supposed to do. Anyone that came up against them, they knocked them down. So, Cleet, you say go Tigers, but it's Tigers versus Tigers. So, I'm just going to assume that you're rooting for LSU. But, yeah, I mean, while they haven't played as hard as talent as LSU, and that is 100% fact, they still did exactly what they were supposed to do every week. And they did just take down Ohio State. And I thought Ohio State is a really good football team. So he said, go Tigers. He said, not go, it's go. Shay Flat says the Tigers will win. Yes, they will. Because it's 2 sets of Tigers. So 1 set of Tigers will win. But, yeah, guys, that's going to do it. Once again, appreciate everybody joining the stream. Appreciate everybody who hit that like button. Appreciate anyone who shared it out to help grow the stream. And I 100% appreciate anyone who is subscribed to this channel and just subscribed to the channel. This has been a great one. Be on the lookout for more great content, for more great watch-alongs. And, yeah, guys, so I think to end this one, we got to go with what we always go with. But real quick, Daniel says, all right, now we're happy New Year's. Glad to be a part of your channel. Daniel, appreciate you being a part of this channel. Thank you very much. Shay Flat says the team that plays in Death Valley will win. So, yeah, guys, that's going to do it. And until next time, God bless, and peace.